matin si vous voulez.
J'arrive.
Pourquoi?
Je vais juste aller voir si le truc que j'ai mis dans sa sécheuse est sec ou pas.
Attends, moi je vais aller voir.
Moi, j'ai une grosse doudou. Mais après moi, il faut qu'on ait une deuxième.
Après, en dessous, tu vas écrire 0,5. Où est-ce que le 2 t'écris 0? On écrit R. Pauvre petit chien. Maman, en fait, elle veut savoir comment on écrit R. Mathias, est-ce que tu peux dire en fait comment c'est quoi le toi?
Regarde, quand le truc, il va faire bip tu vas le prendre ma place. Ah, tiens, j'ai oublié de mettre le bouchon. H-E-U-R-E. À tantôt! À tantôt, mes amours. Hello! I'm sorry, my kids arrived like really flushed tonight. Hello! How is everybody doing? I think it's just Juanza and Lilith here. Yeah. It's like people are not used to us being here at this time. Let's go and pin this. We're going to start this off with Jasmine. So how was your day? Let me just go over here. Like that. Let's do this. And voila. Okay. So let's go like that. We should have Love Shine who should be popping on in too. I also do have MZ who is back on in. So we have Jasmine, we have MZ, and we have Love Shine. We are going to start on off with MZ. I'm going to start with MZ. Hello, Diane. How are you doing? Actually, Juanson, I'm going to surprise you. I am going to surprise you, or she is going to surprise you. She actually asked for watermelon. Yes. She said, when you're done the live, Mom, can I please have some watermelon? And I said, if it's not too late, you shall have watermelon. So no, it's like she's off of the nacho. She will be asking me for popcorn tomorrow without a doubt. Tonight, it's watermelon. All right, so hold on. I said MZ. We will put a timestamp because she is currently not here. I'm going to put it at 3:30. I'm going to go and get her question. Yes. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a very good question, my beautiful Julie, but I'm also going to have to say you're definitely allowed to change your mind a little bit like he is. But let's go and see what the cards have to say. Yes. All right. Let's go and make sure, see if she is here or not. Oh, hold on just a second. I have a visitor. C'est quoi mon amour?
14 ans. Puis regarde, c'est ton Apple.
Un quoi? Un Apple?
Oh, regarde, c'est fait.
You're so cute. With them, baby. With them musique. Va relaxer, chouchou.
Les sauces, je les ai prises, je m'en vais les mettre où?
Les quoi?
Les sauces, je les ai mises, je m'en vais les mettre où?
Fais juste les mettre là, je vais les ranger tantôt, mais les tout au bout du divan. À tantôt, mon amour. D'accord. All right, thank you. All right, let's go see. Raphael made me a paper phone. So cute. Yeah, I don't know why you made me a paper phone, but it's cute. He really wanted to make it. All right, so my beautiful Julie, answer for you, and thank you for the blessings. Here we go. All right. Here we go. When your hubby is actually going to start hinting a little bit about commitment, it is still going to be important for you to stay authentic to the way that you feel, though. You don't have to say that you've been waiting for years for this moment to happen, but you can stay authentic with the fact that you feel the same way, that you would like to have a commitment also, and that, you know, the dynamics have changed and you have stronger feelings. So it's going to be important to maintain an open and a loving attitude without being, you know, over ecstatic neither. Because your feelings are valid too, and it's good for you to actually say it. And it's even okay to say, you know what, I've had these feelings for a little bit, but I was respecting you into this. So I'm, you know, you're allowed to say that, and it's okay. There's nothing, you're not doing bad by doing what you're doing. So it's okay to express them. You can respond into a way that's going to show that you're open to the idea of deepening the connection without just really seeming like you're over ego. So I'm going to say eager. So you could say something of the such like, I'm really enjoying where we're at this moment. I think we're building something that is very special. I don't want to rush into anything neither, but let's just go and see where this is going to go, right? You can say that it's important for you to kind of take things at a certain pace for both of you guys to respect that. And it's all right. The whole fact of asking and talking about the commitment doesn't mean let's jump into the commitment and right away we're going to change all the rules to the games, right? We're going to text every single day. And no, it's really about reassuring him that the dynamics will be somewhat similar, but you will be into committed relationships. So nothing big is all that going to change. And so that's what I'm going to say to you. So the response that I just gave you is saying that you're open to the commitment, but it's also respecting the natural progression of the relationship without, you know, overdoing anything. So that's going to assure him that you're not against the idea of being together, but you also want to allow the relationship to grow at a comfortable pace. And this is what we've been doing like for the last year or so, right? So you are going to show him at that point in time that, you know what, it's not a question of desperate. You're not desperate at all, but you do share the same feelings as him, and you do want to open on up and go and explore those together. So you're happy to go onto this adventure with him. That's it. So you need to trust that your energy is going to attract the right vibe when he's going to be opening on up about it. Then you'll know that it's okay to move forward into the relationship into a really quite nice, and I'm going to say balanced way. So have no fears, my beautiful. Have no fears. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Let me go and see. How was shopping yesterday, Sean and Diane? You were gone shopping, I believe. We're also going to put a timestamp for Jasmine because Jasmine is on her way back from Italy today. So she will most likely get this at some point when she gets off of the plane, I guess. So we're going to put her at, I'm going to say 10 minutes because I'm going to babble and I need to go and gather her questions. So just one little second over here. All right, and her questions are into the email. All right. All right. If you guys, I know Juanson, you heard that weird scream. Sounds like it's coming from a horror movie. Those are just natural sounds that come out of Raphael. Just in case you heard a really weird sound. But Dee was annoying. Oh, Dee brought you guys over there and went shopping with you guys. That's not good. No. Okay, hold on. I was into the email. Okay. You're leaving the pizza world. La la la. Based on to yesterday's email, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Well, that's what I was a little bit hinting at into your first. Well, let me just go see. Did we hit 10 minutes? Because, yeah, we did. That's what I was a little bit hinting at, my beautiful Jasmine, when I did the reading the other day, when I said, I don't believe his actual motives. I feel like into your question number one, that there are some hidden motives that are there. I don't believe that he really just wanted to, besides, it's not the same thing. You're not in Canada. So I feel like he is, a little bit confused, maybe a little dumb also, because I don't know. Maybe he's like Cheeto Man and thinks that Canada is part of the U.S. I don't know. Maybe he's been listening to too many politics. I don't know. What I will say is this. There is absolutely no doubt about it, my love, that he did have some ulterior motives. Now, the fact that he would have said, I want to move to Canada, well, maybe it wasn't even true that he was saying that, but he was saying it out of something that would be financial, because into his mind, Canada's not too far from the States, which he's absolutely not wrong, but that all depends which state you actually live into, right? So I kind of feel like he saw into that there could be a possibility that he would be coming closer, and then maybe he could transfer over. But the main reason I love all of this is that he would actually want to have some funds. He would want to have some money because, it costs a lot of money, and we might need a girlfriend to help us on out, or we might even just need somebody to sign some legal papers saying that you are responsible for that person for a number amount of years, right? All things we do for people that we love and that we trust. So I'm going to say this was a little bit the plan. So good for you for walking away and not falling into the trap. As for the question number 2, let's go on and see that. Hello, love shine. You can post your questions, my love. You're going to be on up next, my beautiful. You got to speak a Spanish, Sean. Good for you, sweetie. And at the smoke shop, who smokes? You smoke, Sean? You said at the smoke shop. Do you vape? Do you smoke? Is it illegal stuff? What do you do? Just wondering. No judgment, just curiosity. I was not aware that you did any of those things, any of the above. Question number 2, the other guy. Yeah, the Italiano. You're curious, but when will you come across each other again later? Or maybe it'll be here in Rome or in your hometown. When he does visit later into the future. Yeah, no, I don't actually believe you're going to see that person again. Unless you actually go on forward and go back to the exact same place. No, I don't believe so. I believe that is, somebody of the passage. It was meant to be at that moment in time, and what happened was meant to happen to that way. But now I feel like it is something that we must release with the tides of the water. Did he read the review that you wrote despite, no, he did not read it. I feel as though every once in a while that there's not all that many Google reviews that are actually posted on through. So, I feel as though the secretary actually did read it, and I feel as though she just kind of sent out the message on out towards him, but that's pretty much all that I can see. I feel like he was content about it, and he felt that it was very nice of you, because he kind of feels like things maybe did not necessarily end into the way that you would have liked them to. So he was a little bit surprised by it. I'm just curious about him too, but despite, Is he eventually going to want a relationship with anybody? Let me go see. Okay, well, that's what I thought, Sean. So what were you doing in the smoke shop? You were going to speak because somebody spoke Spanish? That's what it was up to? Yeah, I read it. I'm curious because I don't smoke, so I don't go in smoke shops. Although we probably don't have the same smoke shops as you. For us over here, anything that is of tobacco is completely hidden. You can't even see them if you go into any stores. And if you're going to buy pot, and pot is legal in Canada since the last few years, but there are specialized shops where you have to actually go on in. And I don't do that, nor do I vape. So, but we have specialized shops, and they're not found into malls. Did she? She did. Thank you, sweetie. I will be with you momentarily. So that being said, Sweetie Pie, is he eventually going to end up finding somebody altogether? He will eventually. He's going to end up settling on down, but it's not going to be right away. I'm going to say probably within the following 18 months to, I'm going to say, so a year and a half to 2.5 years. Somewhere in between that is where he's going to be settling on down. And I feel like it's a lady, I don't know. I see her having long blonde hair. I see her having a couple tattoos. I see her liking like jewelry, bling, all that stuff, makeup, the whole deal. So I don't know. Maybe that's his style, or maybe that's going to be his style. But anyways, that's what I'm seeing. I'm also going to say she's a sign of Aquarius from what I can see. And she is 3 years younger than he is. And her name starts with a T, but I don't know anything else. If he does, how long may it be till he gets over it and moves from his past hurts and seeks one? Okay, well, that's what we just looked at. What was the other question? What did I not answer correctly? Will he eventually want a relationship with anybody at some point later, or is he waiting on finding a potential person? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's it. And if he does, how long might it be? Okay, so your question number 5 kind of intricates along with question number 4. So, yeah, he will find somebody within the following 1.5 to 2.5 years. I'm not going to say that they're going to be together forever, but they'll be together for a few years. So, yeah. And I hope that you're having a lovely, safe back, my love. All right, Love Shine. How are you doing, my beauty queen? How are you? Let's go on to put a timestamp for Love Shine. I might, tomorrow the live might be at 9 o'clock, guys. Why? Because I told my kids we were going to go to the trampoline park when they got back from school, and time to go to the trampoline park, and then time to eat supper and everything the such. 8 o'clock brings me close, so I might bump the live. Bump would be earlier, wouldn't it? I might put it around 9 o'clock tomorrow, okay? So don't be surprised if it is at 9 tomorrow. Love Shine is going to be at 18:30. What happened, Love Shine? He texted today at 1. Whoa, nice time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you did not get to see him today. Thank you, my dear Watson love. You did not get to see him today. I got you. So let's go and see these questions over here. He often has issues with his golf cart, doesn't he? It seems like it's a few times that you're telling me the golf cart isn't to the shop. What's going on with that? It's like it always has issues. And I have to say, if you have your own golf cart, things are going pretty well for you. So he had to, okay, at 9 a.m. Did they eat together before or after? Mark with Amy sum up until sleep. Mark's thoughts and feelings for Amy. And here we go. Okay. let's go and see your first question. So M with wife, sun up until sleep is going to be the first one. Yes, thank you, Juanson. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I'm gonna go and put it. I'm gonna go and put it for 9 p.m. later. Hi, Julie. How are you doing, sweetie? No, he had new speakers put on it, so when they go on vacation, he's got like a pimped up golf cart. What does he have going on, Love Shine? I'm confused. Now, we are speaking about a golf cart, aren't we? Pas de toutou ici, ma belle. Absolument pas. Quoi?
J'ai pris du poids.
Ah ouais? Okay. Parfait, parfait, mais je ne veux pas ici, Annelle, s'il vous plaît. Merci, ma chupinette. Tu peux lui donner un cookie, si tu veux.
Si on pratiquait. On disait debout de ma part.
Ah, ok, ma belle.
Apprends à remarcher.
Okay, Shushan. He seems to be busy, but you're not sure it's all work, right? He's getting things done at home. For her, I kind of feel like it's a little bit of the same thing. I do. Well, why don't we, since I'm thinking it and you're thinking it, why don't we just go look at it before we get into it? My beautiful MZ, sweetie, we did your reading a little while ago. I don't remember. I think it was like at 3.5 minutes. Yeah. My beautiful Julie. You are at 3 minutes and, oh, geez. Okay, you are at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, my love. Okay, yeah, I kind of feel like it's the same thing. Oh, there you go. Ooh, I beat you to it by a second, Lilith. It's only because I'm the one who did it, I don't know. So I'm not sure what he would be doing. No, I feel like it's nothing in particular other than spending time with her is what I feel like what it actually is. You see? She wants to feel as though they're not only together when they're on vacation, but they're also together when they're around home. So he is definitely trying to spend a little bit more time at home with her actually doing activities. So it's not just gardening and cleaning the house. They're actually trying to spend some time together. Sometimes she is, sometimes she's not. She does take some time off. She takes some half a days. I'm gonna say once to twice a week. She takes the afternoons off. I don't know if it's like a dinosaur, but it's definitely noises. I believe he is playing Roblox with Matthias. I believe he is into the living room, and I believe Matthias is into the gaming room, and they're playing together, and Raphael is very vocal. What can I say? Oh, you heard it too. Yeah. He said she's only there on Friday now, only because her new position at work, right? Oh, they're so into it, Lilith. They're so into it. I got so scared today. The school called me to say that Raphael was not at school. Scared the schnitz out of me. Because I'm like, he didn't sleep here last night. He slept at Evil D's. Apparently, they did not see him into the classroom. It wasn't his usual teacher. She did not see him because he is too discreet. Yeah, I kid you not. I was ready to call 911. I'm like, where's my kid? I was very upset at D. Scared the schnitz out of me. Yvonne, you're going to be on up after Love Shine, sweetie. Thank you so very much. Alrighty, so yes. Well, I'm going to say there's 2 afternoons usually where she actually ends up staying at home. Maybe it's not every single week, but usually there's like 2 afternoons where she's able to stay home. That being said, when I say he is trying to spend more time with her, it's not even necessarily into the daytime. He is trying to spend more time with her into the actual couple, into the actual union, maybe into the evening, into the morning, at night, in the afternoon. She wants to feel like they are when they're on vacation. When they're on vacation, there's not really any phone. There's not really any work. It's more about family. That's what she wants. It's not that she wants all his attention. She wants him to be more occupied and preoccupied about what's going on around the house, is what I can gather. When did this start? Not very long. I'm going to say probably since they came back from vacation, so since the last week or so. She often tries, my beautiful love, to do that. She often tries to do it when we come back from vacation because she feels like the dynamics change, they shift. When they come back from vacation, everything goes back to a standpoint where, well, he'll do his work, she'll do his work, her work. They have their own responsibilities. They do things together. He's got band. He's got other things. She's got things of her own. But every time they come back from vacation, she always tries to kind of have a little bit more of a closeness. But I feel like that lasts for like maybe 2-3 weeks, and then it dies off because it just doesn't really work on through. Hello, beautiful Yvonne. It is nice to see you, sweetie pie. You're going to be on up right next, okay? So you're next, my love. You're current of getting your international car license. Good for you, sweetie. Well, good for you, my dear Sean. Good for you, sweetie. Usually you can actually have your license and you can go and get an international license. Anyways, over here it's like that. You get an international license. That is good for the time that you're going to be gone on vacation. All right, so no, she's not asking him to do anything in particular love-wise. She's not asking him to have socks together. She's not asking him to be together into that kind of a way. She's asking him to do activities. She's asking him to do some things around the house. She's asking him to maybe spend time together, maybe have lunch together. She's asking him very little things that are very into the ordinary, but that they don't always do. So, yeah. With wife, sun up until sleep. From what I can see over here, we do have our King of Swords who thinks an awful lot. We do have a sense over here with our Tower feeling a little bit into some imprisonment. We do have a lot of hidden feelings with our Moon. We do over here have, I'm going to say not necessarily competition, but I'm going to say some challenges. And we're always a little bit afraid about the overall outcome with the Judgments. So we're into a place where basically I'm going to have to say, it's fait là. Non. Non. Je vais aller te voir dans 2 minutes. Non. OK. 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 Merci, bébé. Je t'aime. À tantôt. Oh, OK. That being said, my beautiful, I feel as though I'm with wife, sun up until sleep. I feel like it's complicated. Like I said into the cards over here, I feel like we're into a place where it's always a little bit challenging, where we're trying to get some more clarity. He's trying to stand his ground at the same time. Like, he doesn't necessarily want to do the activities or doesn't necessarily want to do the things that she wants him to. It could be anything, honestly. It's just a way of living. So it could be chores. It could be spending more time. It could be helping with homework. It could be making dinner. It could be anything that has to do with a house. And that has to do with a couple with kids. That's what she's asking him. She's not asking him anything that is intimate. So don't worry about the intimate part. But there is a lot of those feelings and a lot of those things that are going on that make it complicated. And it makes it kind of heavy. So I'm going to say he's a little bit annoyed, but still kind of following on through. With Amy, sun up until sleep. And with Amy, sun up until sleep. Getting self-respect, getting self-confidence, getting some inner happiness at the very same time. I feel like into the relationship, quite frankly, he's always the one who a little bit wants to win. I feel like he wants to have the upper hand. I'm not saying he has the upper hand, but he wants to have the upper hand. I feel like he's into a place where he has a lot of desire. He has a lot of care towards you. He feels that your connection is very, very genuine. It is a very strong connection. It's not a connection like he has with the wife. So he does value the moments that you share together. He values the bond that you guys have. It's just that sometimes he knows that he can be a little bit inconsistent into his energy, because sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. Sometimes he kind of puts you on and off. But he wants you to know that he cherishes the time that he spends with you. And that really helps both of you when you spend that time together to grow closer together. Mark with Amy. I did not do Mark with Amy sun up until sleep. I did the thoughts for you. Let's go see sun up until sleep. Give me just a second, loves. C'est quoi qui vient de tomber, mes amours? Dépêchez-vous, c'est quoi qui est tombé?
C'est la bouteille de...
Fait que l'est cassé?
Non, là, ils ont tombé.
Et s'il vous plaît, pourquoi elle est tombée? Elle est en haut, pas supposée de toucher. Le chien passant, là, va le mettre à quelque part de sécuritaire, sur une table à quelque part. Sur une table, c'est une table. Une table, tu sais, genre table. Il y a des tables en bas, comptoir table, table à manger, mets-le sur une table, ça tombera pas. Une table. Go. Anaël, le chien a déjà fait pipi avant que vous soyez arrivés. Le chien n'a pas besoin de retourner faire des pipis. Arrêtez de vous geler les faufounes dehors. Alright, I'm sorry. My kids are wanting to destroy and break things and, I don't know, make the dog go outside to do things when he doesn't have to do anything. And it's cold out. Alright. So my beautiful love shine. Sweetie pie. Sun up until sundown. He feels like he has progress with you. He feels with the Knight of Cups that he is moving on forward. He does. But my problem is he always feels like he's a little bit hiding things from you. And I know that you'll say, why is he hiding things from me? He's hiding things because he can't necessarily completely say everything that's going on at home, because you're going to feel upset, or you might feel jealous, or you might feel like he's choosing her over you. So he often does not necessarily say everything, or he'll kind of twist some facts or some little things every here and there. So and he feels bad for that. But other than that, I'm going to say that he does love you. He always feels like you guys are moving into a beautiful place. It's just that he would like to be completely open with you and really tell you everything that is going on into his life at home, but that he is not able to do so. But he wants to be very romantic with you. He wants to be very charming and loving. And he's got this, feeling of wanting to seduce you in some kind of way. Probably a little bit of an overload. Probably an overload, my beautiful love shine. A little bit too much at some point in time. A little bit too many expectations coming from all over the place into his life that are making him feel that way. It happens. Some days you have some bad days. Some days you have some good ones. But the bad ones, you cannot necessarily always explain why. The energy is just not completely there. So I'm going to say altogether, he always has a lot of ideas. He has a lot of things that he wants to do. But honestly, today, he just feels like he's stagnant in everything. Every single thing he wants to do, it's like it's never really moving forward. Things at home aren't really changing. Relationship with you, well, that's all good. It's all perfect. But it can't necessarily move on forward to something more. He would like it to move to something more. So there's a lot of energies into his life that are just stuck, just stagnant. Financially speaking, things are good. They're fine. His kids, they're fairly good also. Not a problem. But with the wife, not going well and stagnant. And with you, ultimately, he would prefer to be with you than to be with her, but he can't have that neither. So kind of feel like today is a little bit more of a difficult day. And love message to you. Yvonne, my love, you're going to be on up next, my sweetie pie. So love message. I don't want you to worry about it, love shine. I know that you're worried. I know that you're wondering about a lot of things. I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to wonder about a million things. All right? Everything's going to be okay. He loves you. It's a little bit of a phase, but the phase has nothing to do with you. If you listen to the reading, everything that I have said, the issues and the problems are coming from home. They're not coming from you. You're not the issue. Don't worry about it. He will get through a little bit of the energy that he's going through. Everything is going to be okay. The only thing is that he's not always being 100% clear within what is happening at his home life, but that is in order to protect you. I know that you don't want it. I know that you would prefer for him to actually say everything, but that's the way he's been. That's the way he still is. Not quite sure we're going to be able to change him. So his love message is for you. From the bottom of his heart, he wants you to know that he deeply appreciates the connection between the both of you. Even when he seems, sometimes a little bit distracted or a little bit distant, he wants you to know that his affection and his love for you is absolutely strong. He feels that kind of love towards you. He feels that feeling of being grateful towards you into the moments that you share at the same time, and his heart is open to the possibility of something more. So even though I know that he still needs a little bit of time to process things and everything of the such, the love that he has for you, you need to believe it. It is there. It is sincere. It is into the stages of development as much as he possibly can develop. So his love for you is true love. And a part of him feels that beautiful peace when you're around. He's having fun, and I want to tell you. Now, if you're talking about having fun, yes. If you're talking about having fun as socks, no, because there's not really. Socks doesn't happen all that often into his life with the lady. All right. I feel like they had brunch. So yes, they did spend some time together, but they had brunch because I don't feel like they actually had time to have breakfast. No, he doesn't want to tell you. No, he doesn't want to tell you what is happening at home because he doesn't want you to be jealous. He doesn't want you to be upset. He doesn't want you to worry into your mind. All right. So since he doesn't want you to worry into your mind and make all different kind of thoughts and all different kind of ideas, if he doesn't tell you, you can't worry. So that's basically his plan. The only reason why you worry is because you ask and I tell you. Otherwise, you wouldn't worry. You would say, okay, well, they're not really doing anything. They're not really seeing each other. Things are going well. Or she's being kind of annoying. That's all you would know. So he never truly plans on telling you 100% what is going on, simply because of the fact of he doesn't want to hurt you. Yvonne, here we go, my love. Here we go for you, my beautiful Yvonne. I'm going to put a timestamp. And now, they spend time together, my beautiful love shine. They spend time together sometimes. It could be gardening. They could clean together. They could cook together. They could program, let's say, vacations together. They can sit down and talk about things. Sometimes they can watch movies together. They do little normal things, but nothing sexual, nothing lovey-dovey or anything of the such. Yeah, no, it's not a question of going out. It's a question of what happens at home. They don't always go out. This is really a question of what goes on at home. Yvonne is going to be at 40 minutes, okay, Sweetie Pies? I'm saying he doesn't tell you everything, my beautiful love shine. He could tell you the wife made him do a bunch of stuff today and he didn't feel like doing it. He could say that. But maybe the wife made him do a bunch of stuff he didn't want to do today. But maybe previous to that or after that, they had a lovely family dinner and they laughed. He would not want you to know that. There are tiny little things, but they're little things that he doesn't want you to know. There's nothing big. I don't want you to worry about it. There's nothing big. There's nothing catastrophic. He's just not wanting to say absolutely everything that goes around into his home because he doesn't feel like it's necessary to give that information out and because he doesn't want to worry you. His foundation is valid because right now you're really, really worried and there's no reason to be worried. There's nothing that has changed. The wife wants to spend time with him. He spends a little bit of time, does activities, family, and everything as such. He goes and see you. Your love is the same. Your connection is the same. It's just as strong. Nothing has actually changed. Everything is the same. Everything is status quo. And that's the way that things are probably going to continue into the future. Yeah, that did sound like a dinosaur sound, didn't it? All right, let's go see over here, Yvonne. How are you doing, my beautiful Yvonne? Oh. Let's go see my love. Okay. Alrighty. So, will it have a good outcome? And will your brother, will Kevin? Oh, bother my daughter again. Oh my God. I read, will Kevin, my brother, bother, yeah, I had seen something completely different. Okay, let's go see. All right. Is Yvonne around? We're going to go and see. Is our beautiful Yvonne somewhere around? Elaine, sweetie. All right, my beautiful love shine. Look, Elaine, I changed the view for you, sweetie pie. I spent a fair amount of time to figure out how to change a view, and I did it for you. I hope it's better. It was annoying me because I have to say I wanted to change it too. And I had no idea what I did. I played around in all different kind of cameras, all different kind of things. Just couldn't figure the darn thing out. And then I finally got it. So there you go. But I mainly did it for you, Elaine. I started working onto it for you because you mentioned it and I thought, well, that's annoying, Elaine. I should change it. Yeah. All right, okay, so my beautiful Yvonne, here you go. Oh, my pleasure, Elaine. My pleasure, sweetie. I aim to make people happy. My candles are out. Oh, they are out. I didn't light any of them up. Would you like them on? Would you like the candles on? Yeah, we want the mood. Okay, let me turn them on. Here we go. I'm so sorry. My God, I'm slacking off tonight. I'm going to blame it on Evil D, okay? It's Evil D's fault. There we go. Everything is good when it's Evil D's fault. It's worth it. Okay, candles are on. All right, Yvonne, here we go. So, yeah. The candles are on now. They're on. I know there's a delay between my streaming and YouTube, but you'll see the lights in a few minutes. All right, Yvonne, what is happening? Are we actually going to do that or are we not going to do it? So will GR commit to what he promised to do into your roof claim. I actually feel as though he will. I do feel like he will, Sweetie Pie. Yes, yes, yes. But let's go see. Tomorrow, by the way, loves, our readings are going to be at 9 p.m. So 9 p.m. tomorrow, okay, Sweetie Pies? We'll be here a little bit later. Besides, I think you guys, quite frankly, prefer the later ones. You just don't want to admit it. Because everybody arrives around 8:39. There's some kind of subconscious thing with that time. So, are we going to commit to what we promised onto the roof claim altogether? There might be a little bit of unbalance at first, quite frankly, I do have to say, but I feel as though this person does have good intentions, which is good. There might be some hesitations, there might be some delays into his actions altogether. I'm not going to say that the promise is not without challenges. Sometimes promises have challenges that go along with them. He might need a little extra motivation, like you might have to do a couple of phone calls, a couple ding-dings and remind him to follow on through. But I feel like he will fulfill his commitment. So I'm going to say there could be something happening with the timing or external factors that could kind of affect how smoothly things actually do go. But if you stay persistent and you keep the communication open with him, there is definitely going to be a positive outcome into this. So I will say a yes, positive outcome. GR will keep his word. It is a yes. Good for you. Oh, will it have a good outcome? Yeah, it will. Okay, well, wait, let me go see. I'm actually going to say yes. I feel like there's going to be a couple little bumps into the road, perhaps, but basically I will say yes. But I will take some cards out onto it because it kind of showed, it kind of, I'm going to say leaked into the other reading. So yeah, we do have a couple of, bumps into the road, a couple little decisions here and there, but other than that, I will say yes. I feel like the outcome of the roof claim is going to be quite promising. So a couple bumps onto the road. You're going to have to continue to follow up. You're going to have to continue to focus onto the goal. It does look like the situation is going to resolve itself into your, not itself, it's going to resolve into your favor. Itself is not the same thing. So yeah. I'm going to say yes, you are going to get a good result into the end, but you're going to have to be patient, you're going to have to be persistent, and things are going to go quite smoothly. So it's an ultimate yes for the roof, and it's an ultimate yes for GR. Now, will K bother your daughter again? Well, I feel like it's a yes. Even before I take out the cards, I will say yes. Is it a complete 100% yes? No, but is it a yes because this person's going to be annoying and going to kind of come on back? Yeah, there's definitely an imbalance. Like this person keeps thinking about your daughter altogether, and there's those toxic energies that are around there, Sweetie Pie. So I'm going to say definitely not completely gone away. I feel like this person is probably going to bother your daughter again, but probably not for a very long time. It's not going to be an extended thing. It might just be once or twice, and then I feel like we're going to end up giving on up. So I'm definitely going to have to say it's going to be important for your daughter to keep her boundaries, to stay very, very strong within all of this, so that this person actually does respect them. So your daughter can keep her safety and her peace of mind altogether. But is this person going to bother your daughter again? Probably once or twice, no doubt about it. Then I kind of feel like we're going to, I feel like we're going to let it go. Yeah. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you, sweetie. You had a weird dream that worries you much, Elaine. Oh, no. How are you doing, Carrie, today, my love? I hope you don't have all those pains and all those horror stories. I hope you're slowly feeling better, sweetie. Yvonne, an angel message. The angels are surrounding you with their loving energy. They are reminding you that love is all around you, both within and outside. They want you to know that you are worthy of all the love that you seek, and it's already beginning to surround you. Be open to receiving this love because it will come your way in many, many different forms, through kind words, supportive friends, Even new romantic connections could be happening for you. So trust into your heart, trust into the divine timing of the universe, because love is not something that you have to chase. It will find you when you're aligned for it. Stay open to the beauty, stay open to the present moment. The angels are guiding you towards what is meant to be for you. All you have to do is embrace the future with a beautiful open heart and an open mind, my beautiful Yvonne. And I am sending you so much love, sweetie pie. And now you have a migraine, right? What is your quick question? Quick, Elaine. Not long, quick. What is your question, sweetie? But you're going to see the doctor on Tuesday. Okay, well, at least you're going to go and see the doctor on Tuesday. You can post, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. You were wondering what color of car to get. That was it, right? Actually, it's gonna say, well, here, let's put Sean like this. It's gonna seem kind of boring, but it's really not all that boring. Sean, I'm actually gonna have to say the color of car that you should get, because it is neutral, so it goes with whatever you're wearing, wherever you're at. It's got a better resale value, and they make much money, like more of them all together. So I'm going to say onto the practical side, I'm going to say white, gray, or silver. You can have different type of tones of those. It could be an off-white, it could be a white, it could be a metallic gray or a silk. Like, you just look at the different type of tones that you would like to have within them, but they do have a really good resale value. They're easy of cleaning altogether. They're very popular cars, and they're really, really quite good at hiding dirt and scratches. So I will definitely say to go for those colors. I know that sometimes you like yellow, and if you want to go with yellow, go with yellow. I've got no problem about it. But if you want something that is neutral and practical, white, gray, or silver will be absolutely fantastic for you. And they often actually have a lot of them onto the car lot because they truly are in a great demand. So I would say to go for those colors. Absolutely. Let me go and see Elaine's question. Why do you see two huge crows appear on the sidewalk patch while you walk to your path? Then you look back and you saw a pigeon feather, probably dead, and from your night dream, and then you found a pigeon wing. All right, but like I said, my dear Juanson, it is not Juanson. My love is entirely up to you to, yeah. It's entirely up to you to decide what you want with that, sweetie pie. Okay. Let's go see your dream. I'm glad it was a dream, because if you actually found a wing of a pigeon, that would be kind of scary. Okay. So, let's go and figure this out all together. All right, my love. The fact that you saw two crows and the dead pigeon feather seems to be deeply symbolic in many ways. Now, birds altogether, basically speaking, they have very strong spiritual meanings. Crows and pigeons, they do also. The imagery that you're experiencing may actually carry some very important messages for you. So we're going to start with the crow, then we're going to go see the pigeon. I know that crows get really bad, bad rap, bad vibes, everything and such, but really they're not. They're messengers, and they're associated with transformation, with change, with unveiling of mysteries. Crows are also very, how could I say, other than just being messengers, like their own temperament or their own character, they never ever forget, or it takes them a very long time. Like they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Rancunier. Anyways, they keep feelings inside. They remember you. So I'm actually going to say seeing two crows actually indicate that you're at a crossroad, that you're being called to pay attention to your intuition and the messages that the universe is sending your way. So the presence of the two actually symbolize a lot of duality into your life, where there's a choice between two paths, and I can't deny that, neither can you, or two different aspects of your life that you might need to a little bit kind of reconcile together. Now, the pigeon is a symbol of peace. So the fact that you saw a dead pigeon wing and it was found near the crows actually indicates that there's a period of peace into your life that is being a little bit challenged at this moment, but that is going to be coming to an end. So peace will be coming your way. The feather is actually urging you to pay attention to your own inner peace, to your own harmony altogether, and to really just kind of recognize that something might need to be let go of, or something might just need to be transformed. Altogether, if I'm going to put this real briefly for you, the two symbols are telling you you're into a moment of transition, all right? There are things that are changing. Peace and comfort is being tested. There is leading to necessary transformation. You know that that's necessary. We all have transformation, but yes. So the presence of the crows are showing you that you need to embrace change. You need to trust the process, even if it might feel unsettling. And that's where the challenge comes on through. So you're being urged to reflect on something that you need to let go of. A relationship, belief, situation no longer serves you. And it's time to embrace something new. The next chapter of your journey. That's what it is all about. It rained a lot last night, so much. It rained a lot last night. Then, so much snow. It hasn't stopped snowing. I think you have about 3 inches of snow. It won't go away. Oh, yeah. We're expecting, I think, the snowstorm on Sunday. Yeah, like Sunday and Monday. Yeah, it's going to be coming my way. I'm not excited about the whole thing. Oh, my God. What did you send me? I do have to say, it is beautiful. Carrie. Okay, the first one is beautiful. The other one, I guess, is rain through screen, I think. It is quite beautiful. But I agree with you. Beauty can be horrible at the same time, and we really do actually have to release that darn snow, right? It's going to go away, Carrie. It's going to go away. Oh, well, in real life, it is what it is. Yeah. But Elaine, basically, it's transformation. It's changes, my sweet love. I'm going to say stay very far away from anything that you're finding. If you're finding pigeon parts anywhere, stay very far away. Oh, I know, Carrie. I still have a snowbank in front of my house. A couple meters high. Yeah. I'm going to say I still have a good... Oh, I do have green. I do start to see some grass. So I've got like a patch in front of my house here where there's grass. And I have the side of my driveway where there's a couple inches of grass on each side. Other than that, just a whole bunch of snow. The white poopy stuff. Yeah. However, I am putting up the trampoline I want to do a Sunday. I'm definitely not going to do that into a snowstorm. Okay, maybe I won't do it this week. Oh my God. Elaine, there's no moment to have a transformation. You're going to have it in December. You're going to have it in any moment in time. A transformation is a movement that is necessary into your life, no matter when it actually does happen. Sometimes it happens midway. It really just depends on what happened before to bring you to the point where you're at. If you were not ready to do it before, well, let's say when the year began, then you were simply not ready. There's no real change. There's no defined time. Do not look at changes or transformations into your life into dates or into months. Into the spirit world, there's no months, there's no dates. There is a divine timing where your soul is ready for something, where your mind and your heart is ready for something. But there's no timing, like months and days and 4 p.m. Yeah, so that's what it's all about. What are you sending me? I hope you're sending me something nice again. Stop sending me snow, Carrie. Stop it. It's nasty. Oh, my dear God. It's okay. I love you anyways. No more snow pictures, please. I swear I could snap a picture outside and show you how much snow I got. And I know the snow is coming my way. I should go and see. When is it actually coming? Now, my mama told me that it is arriving then, but I don't know. Oh, hold on, my beautiful Julie. I shall be with you, sweetie. Environment count. What have we got? I know it's on its way. I know it is. OC, we get a little bit of snow. 2 centimeters tonight, my love. Tomorrow, 0. Flurries. Oh, rain. Rain on Monday. Look at that. Maybe we don't have a snowstorm. There's no indications of a snowstorm over here. There's like flurries, but nothing much more. We actually have like 12 degrees on Monday. Oh, well, there you go. I guess my kids will not have a snow day. But I am happy because Alex is coming back home on that date, and I would not want him to be stuck into any type of snowstorm or anything of the such. No, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. I know! No more snow! No more snow pictures! No more! I don't want that stuff no more. I don't want it. Sweet Lord God. All right. So let me just go and see here, Julie. You have -5 daytime Monday? Oh my God. I have a big 12 Celsius with rain. Ooh la la. Carrie, you need to move on down over here. You want it, Hanson? Oh my God, if we could only. We're going to buy some really big, huge fans. What's that to you? We will make some Grinchy plan to send you some cold. Okay, so hold on. Let's go see. The evening is still not too late, my love. It is still not too late. There's still time, my beautiful Julie. There is still time. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you still have not heard from Sweetie Pie. Yes, he will reach out soon. You know that he does miss you. Why don't we tonight? Why don't we tonight? I'm going to send you a message on Messenger, sweetie. Give me a second. Let me get rid of Carrie's pictures of snow. Okay, I sent you a message on the other side. Let me go and get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, I know. It was not a timestamp. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, that's not what it was about. I'm sorry. I make no sense. Oh yes, but my beautiful Julie, yes, it doesn't have to be into that kind of way. Yeah. It's actually going to be like a yes. Is what it is. Yes, exactly. I will actually put both. I will put both, and he can just select the one he wants. Yeah, I know. So let's try it on out. All right, let me go and get to your question. All right. Yes. Oh, perfect. That is perfect. Yes. That is perfect. Absolutely. My beautiful Julie, whenever you do it, what I want you to do also is, I'm going to write it over here, okay? I'm still here, guys. Okay. Okay, there we go. I sent you what you need to do, okay? Now, I'm going to go and answer your question as you look at... You have time to go look while I read your question. Okay, perfect, Julie. It makes it that much more powerful. And what I just told you to do, you can do it every single day. Even without the hair, you can do it every single day. You take that piece of paper, you fold it, you burn it. Fold it towards you, eh? Always towards you, sweetie pie. Oh, okay, I did write it. It's all good. Perfect. All right, let me go and get your answer over here. What is that? Lilith wears glasses. What is that? Also your fault because you're multitasking as well. You think you have an undiagnosed ADHR. Why late March what? You say late March. I don't know why you talk about late March. There's nothing having to do with dates. There's nothing having to do with dates. There's no dates into the divine. Things happen and we correspond them with dates that make sense for us. But there's no dates up there. It's just energy. Yeah. Well, that is because for you, my beautiful Elaine, it is a symbol of a change that is happening that you can recognize. March is something that you know, it is something that you recognize. So it makes it more approachable for you. But it doesn't make it more approachable for the divine. Yeah. MZ. So, let me read this correctly. So, okay, we're talking about that, but now we just we made a powwow and we discovered what we're going to be doing with it. So, I feel good about it. So, hinting about the commitment. And also wanted with him too. How will he think and how will he feel? Will he jump up and down? No, he's not going to jump up and down. Did you ever see him? I'm sure, although I'm sure he jumps up and down every once in a while. I don't see him as that kind of person who just jumps up and... I jump up and down. I do crazy stuff. I don't see him doing the jump and down thing. I would like to see him do it. I don't see it. I see you more doing a jumping up and down. But yeah, no, I would like to say yes, but I'm going to say no jump up and down. But that does not mean in any shape, way, or form that it's not something that he doesn't want. Yeah, okay. So... let me do this. Okie dokie, and here we go. So, is he going to jump up and down? No, because that's just not the way he does things, sweetie pie. Yeah. Okay, so... Okay. This is what I'm going to say for you, sweetie. Just 1 second. All right. Okay, he's going to be ambitious. He's going to be fast thinking. He's going to be looking at the way that you are feeling in order to figure out how. It's not that he's looking at the way that you're feeling in order to figure out how he must feel, but he's looking at how you're feeling to kind of determine a little bit how much he should show his intentions or wants or desires or love. He doesn't want to be seeming like he is too ooh la la-ish compared to you. He wants to kind of try to a little bit match your energy altogether. So what I will say is this. When you express that you are also open to commitment with him, I feel like he's likely going to feel a little bit of that sense of yes, relief, yes, excitement, because it's going to be that moment of, yes, here we are, right? Your honesty, your openness is going to be very, very reassuring for him. I feel like he's going to be less contemplating. I feel like this is really just going to help him to move and to continue on forward into the next levels, because a commitment is one level, but then we have other levels that go along with it. And we definitely want the engagement level and the marriage and the family. We want the other tiers too, right? So I feel like he's going to feel a deep sense of that gratitude, a deep sense of that happiness. I feel like really just both of you guys knowing that you're on to the same page. He's not going to jump up and down. That's not him, but he's going to be more reserved. He's going to keep it within, but he is going to be happy, and he is just going to give you the biggest hug into the entire world, my sweet love. He's going to have a sigh of relief, because this is something that he's been wondering about and he's been kind of afraid about for quite some time. So it's really going to, the fact that you are going to be going into a deeper connection with him is going to make him feel encouraged to even take more initiatives, more moving on forward with more clarity, because then he's going to be feeling safe within his feelings, within what he wants and what he needs and how you guys need to move on forward. So that's really just going to help him to envision more of that future where you're both kind of intertwined into each other's lives. So overall, I'm going to say that the words and the feelings, they might not be expressed into a dramatic kind of a way, but they will be so positive. You will feel it into the hug and into the kiss that he will give you, and that will just give you that greater sense of security into the relationship as you're going to be moving on forward. So I'm going to say, just let it go. Let it go with the flow. He'll open up. You'll open up. Everything will go into a beautiful flow. There's no jumping up and down. There's just a beautiful sense of calmness, of love, of appreciation. And I'm going to say relief, because this is something that he's been wondering about. And you've been wondering about for quite some time also. Hello, my beautiful T-Rex trucking. How are you doing, sweetie? Sean, I'm going to come back and see you, my love. And then I'm going to go and see T-Rex. Nice to see you, love. I know. You might come scream out of joy too. Yeah, I know you might. I know, my love. Okay, so let's go see Sean. What is happening over here, sweetie? You got your first tarot deck. Woo! What is it? Hi, my beautiful guy. I am going to reinforce the fact that at 9 p.m. everybody comes in. I'm just saying it again. That's it. What's the deck, T-Rex? What is the deck? I want to know. You don't have to tell me. I'm just curious. Is it a traditional one, or did you go wild, my love? What is it, sweetie pie? I used to like a lot Chicoli. I used to love the Chicoli decks. And I still do, but they have a very different vibe and a very different style that is not necessarily good for everybody, so I don't use it as much, but I love those vibes. I do. Yeah, we want to know, right? We want to know. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? We know it's not. Did you know, T-Rex? I know you don't know, but I'm going to tell you. Our dear Juanson is working on Tuatara deck since the last, year, I think? Yes, and it's gorgeous. It's not out yet, T-Rex. We'll let you know when it's out at some point in time. Hi, my beautiful. Thank you so very much, SB. I shall be with you shortly. By shortly, I'm going to say about 15 minutes because I do have 2 other people right before you, my love. How are you doing, SB? How are you doing, my beautiful Kai? I'm going to go and see Sean at this moment and get the ball rolling as T-Rex is going to tell us what he purchased. What did you get, T-Rex? I know, it's still a work in progress, but it's still there. It's there, my sweet love. All good things take a certain amount of time to come on true. Sean, sweetie, here we go. I will get going over here so you guys don't wait for me forever. Sometimes I can talk too much, so let's go to 117 for Sean's second one. This is for Mom Diane. Yes, what does Samantha and Matthew have to tell you on what to foresee into the future? Timestamp and messages. I've got you. So what do they have to say? Let's go and see that. All right, I got you, sweetie pie. Let's go and see. Up next is going to be T-Rex and SB. Kai, are you still into some new lovey-dovey relationship? I'm just curious. Oh, what is it? It's called the Wild Unknown Tarot. It's a cool deck, kind of trippy. Instead of a king, a shadow out of the pentacles, they call it the son and a daughter, and the mother and the father of pentacles. Oh, very interesting. So wait, it is called the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I do not know what it is. The Wild Unknown. I know that Lilith and Juanson are doing the exact same thing as I am right now at this moment. Who's going to get to it first? I'm there. I got it. Oh, the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got you. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I know about that deck. I do not have it, though. I do not. We keep getting our usual. I know, right? You should keep it at that time. I know. Of course. I think so. I think so, Juanson. I think we should. I think we should. Let's discuss about this, quoi? Oh, dans votre trempeuse, ma belle. Wait. Je t'aime. I think we should, Juanson. We will discuss about this later, sweetie. We will, because it is what it is, right? Okay, so the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Yes, I do not have this one. It is a well-known deck. It definitely is. Beautiful cards all together. Yes, the mother over here, the Hierophant, is with the beautiful little black crow, the little blackbird. Very nice. It is. It is. That you can't read. It's kind of difficult. I was just going to say that, Lilith. The only thing I'm going to say, my dear T-Rex, is sometimes when you're learning, if you take a deck that is more traditional, so the rider decks, they're all the same. Well, all the same. A lot of them are the same, but you have the tradition of the tarot that sometimes is easier to actually understand than different type of decks. So yeah, like if I go towards my it's easier to read, and there's a storyline behind the whole deal. Check it out. If you feel like it's too difficult, purchase yourself a rider deck. So a very traditional one. They come in, there's the rider, there's the before, there's the after tarot. There's like 3-4 different ones, and there's a lot of variations of them. But yeah, so look it out. Check it out. The aesthetic is beautiful, but it is more difficult to read. You're not good at decoding the meaning, so you use AI to help you for now. Okay, well, why not, my love? Why not? But basically speaking, I'm just going to give you a hint. Let's say you go with the traditional tarot. I don't know what your card looks like for the Ten of Swords, This one over here, if you look at it, okay, even if you do not go beyond what is happening into the cards and what happens with the other cards that are surrounding, you just look at that card, you know there's something horrible that is going on down, sweetie pie. And you know that the swords are something that is happening a lot into the mind. There's a lot of things. So sometimes the traditional one helps you figure out the more difficult decks after. But look at it, take your time, and you'll see. It's important to speak a deck that speaks to you, sweetie, because otherwise I have, I'm going to say about 40 to 50 decks that I have purchased that they're still like wrapped up, never even opened. I thought I would like them, and then I got them and I thought, nope, this is not for me. So it's important. You don't connect with all the decks the same way. Absolutely, my love. The screen is frozen, so he didn't see it. Oh, well, poopy doopy. Well, all right. Let me go and fix it. Yeah, that picture is frozen. Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. Let me go fix that. Let me do that. And let me do this. And there you go. You guys should be unfrozen. Boop, boop. Is that good? Yeah, now you're good. Now you're good. What I was showing you, my dear T-Rex, is the Ten of Swords. It is very clear that something awful is happening into this card. The swords are all about the mind, right? The swords, mind. Into other different tarot decks, you get into different type of ideas and different type of tools that are not all that clear. So you know that something horrible is happening within this, even if you don't look at the surrounding cards. My trick for you is to take one card out a day. When you wake up into the morning, take out one card, ask what the advice is, and learn that card. Do that every single day, and then you will figure out your deck, and then you'll be able to do combinations of 2 cards, 3 cards. Don't doubt yourself, and don't just go by the book. Listen to your intuition, all right? Let us know if you need any help, sweetie pie. We're all professionals over here. Alrighty. So, yeah, I know that you know Juanson. I'm so sorry, Sean and Diane. I am back with you guys. So what is it that we actually need to know? T-Rex, let us know if you need anything, honestly. Ending payphone, ending cycle, and there is more. There's always more. Always more. Oh my God. All right, so Sean and Diane, what is happening over here? Honestly, I feel like Samantha and Matthew's energy all together. I feel like they do have a lot of things that they need to share, but I feel like you guys have a lot of things that you need to share too. I feel like all together what you guys really need to do is to meet on up. I feel like you guys need to meet on up. I feel like you guys need to talk, because if you don't meet up and you don't talk, then the energy is going to be the Ten of Wands. We were talking about the Ten of Swords. We're going to go to Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is things happening into the mind, my dear T-Rex, but this is about kind of walking away. There's a lot of burdens. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of problems. And we don't necessarily, if you don't have the meeting, if you don't have that meeting, I'm not going to say a catastrophe is going to be happening, but what you want and what you desire into this relationship will not happen. So I feel like you guys need to make some type of movements. Do not wait upon Samantha and Matthew to make plans. You can discuss with them. You can make some plans, and you guys can collaborate together to pinpoint a meeting point, a time where you guys are going to meet. Otherwise, you're always going to be stuck into this cycle, and you're never going to get out of it. You're always going to be wondering. So for the moment, I do have a lot of just wonders and thinkings that are going on through where we do not actually have everything that we want. So I'm basically going to have to say that. I feel as though we're into a place where you're waiting. I feel like they want to offer love. I feel like they want to offer care, but I also feel like they're wanting to express their feelings more openly. I feel like they want to express more what they feel. I feel like they want to communicate more. They want to be a little bit more vulnerable with you. But for that, it's a four-way way. A four-way way. That is so redundant. It is a four-way, a street or pathway, if you will. So, you know, Samantha and Sean and Matthew and Diane, you guys really need to connect, find out what is good for both of you guys to follow on through. All right. Because at this moment, what do I foresee into the future for you guys? If things stay the way that they are, I'm going to say some imbalance. I'm going to say some adjustments are necessary. I feel like there could be decisions to make. I feel like there could be balancing responsibilities. I feel like there's desires into it, but I just feel like everybody is juggling way too much and the situation could be a little bit difficult to actually manage. So it's going to be important to put the right focus, to put the right effort, to stay flexible, to stay adaptable, and to be proactive. If you're not proactive into it, it's not going to happen. So you need to be proactive, all right? So advice for moving on forward is growth and nurturing and care. It's important to embody, yes, the patience, yes, the understanding, but also the willingness to provide that loving, that nurturing environment for everybody. Create that space for growth, create that space for deeper connections, and it will happen. So, yeah, that's what I see, my sweetie pie. Basically, you guys are going to have to make some type of movement to have something happen. Yeah. Yeah. I know, an overload, right? An overload wants. 10 of Wands is how I feel towards Evil D. All right, 10 of Wands. Okay, there's 10 of Wands, there's the Tower, there's the Devil, there's a lot of things that are involved. I can pick a lot of cards. I feel like the ultimate card that I want for Evil D does not exist into a tarot deck. I feel like I need to invent it. Yeah, that is the ultimate catastrophe. What is that? Peanut butter M&Ms? They are really good, T-Rex, and I am not a peanut butter. I like peanut butter, but I do not eat peanut butter, but I like it. But I like Reese's Pieces, and I like desserts that have you know, peanut butter into it. And I have tried the peanut butter M&Ms; they're good. What I have not yet found is what Lilith eats sometimes. Some type of cappuccino M&Ms. I don't remember what they are. I've never seen them, Lilith. You have told me about them like a year ago, and we never discussed about it again. But I have never seen them. I know they're crazy like heck, but I have not even seen one single bag that I could purchase anywhere. I don't even know what they are. Oh, yes. No, I want everything. Can I have 1,000,000 swords to D? That's all I have to say. So how can you make anything happen? You're going to have to make some movement. Yeah, you've never seen them neither, right, Carrie? Lilith loves them. She eats them every once in a while, but I don't even remember what it is. It's some type of coffee flavored. I don't know. Yeah, I felt like Chucky for a moment, Ponson. Or Chucky's bride. I don't know. That being said, I'm over it. So yes. My dear Sean and Diane, it is simple, but it is not simple. The solution is simple. Make the movements forward, and it shall happen. That's it. It's like anything in life. If you're single and you want love, go out on dates, go out on dating sites, mingle with people, open up your energies. It will happen. It might not happen right away, but it will happen. You guys are waiting for people to do some things, but they're not doing them. They're kind of waiting for you. So you have to do something to make something happen. So call up, do something, make some type of movement, and things will go into your favor. Coffee, T-Rex? Oh, come on, sweetie pie. A coffee M&M. I would be so into a cappuccino M&M. Yeah, I'm seeing T-Rex, not a fan of coffee. No. What is it, Lilith? Please, Lilith, tell us, what are those M&Ms? You're an energy drink type of guy? Oh, we're not going to make Red Bulls M&Ms, okay? Nobody's going to eat that. Nobody. Yeah. That's what I thought. Well, that's entirely up to you, Sean. I'm going to give you an angel message. Sean and Diane, I'm going to say to you guys, sweetie pie, The future is within your hands. All right. If you want to stay in Australia, then you can. You can pick your town. You can go and move. If you want to go to Spain, you can do that too. You have to know that when you move to a different country, there's the difference of, there's the finances. So the money is different. The language is different. The way of living is different. They have different schedules, different ways of doing things. They have different traditions. There's a lot of different things. But hey, absolute beautiful celebrations. So many novelties to win. I say, why not? But you guys have to be ready to do it. But I do not see Samantha and Matthew doing that. So if you want to be with Samantha and Matthew and you want to give that a chance and give that a chance, see where it goes. If you don't necessarily want to explore that and you want to go elsewhere, then you can find love in Spain too, sweetie. Your angel message. Your angels are surrounding you with love and protection. They are guiding you through any challenges that you are facing. Trust in their support and know that you are never, ever alone. Peace and clarity are coming your way, so allow yourself to release any doubts or fears. The universe is aligning to bring you opportunities and answers that you have been seeking, my love. Wherever you want, Diane. Wherever you want. There is not one specific place. You can move anywhere. Oh, they're not caffeinated. What are they? The M&Ms aren't caffeinated, but what are they, Lilith? That sounds good. Wait, let me go see what they are. Oh, they're salted caramel latte. Oh, there you go. I have never seen them. And they're not caffeinated. Well, maybe the fact that they have a taste of a coffee, maybe T-Rex doesn't like, but I would love to be able to find a bag of those candies. I love salted caramel. Favorite ice cream into the world. I don't eat ice cream often, but when I do, it's a salted caramel one. Let's go see our dear T-Rex. Then we're going to go and CSB. Don't forget, everybody, tomorrow our live is going to be at 9 p.m. So 9 p.m. Why? Because you guys are lying. You guys like the 9 p.m. schedule. And because I'm going to the trampoline park, so it's good for everybody. I don't know. Let me go and see. I've got Amazon right here open. And this is called I've never tried salted caramel M&Ms. All right, let's go see. Salted peanut butter. No, I get peanut butter chocolate candies. Caramel milk chocolate M&Ms. There is no salted caramel. Not onto the .ca. It's not happening. Nope. Yep. There's weird stuff though. There's crunchy cookie milk chocolate M&Ms. Well, that could be interesting, but I mean, a tiny bag is $24. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay. No, I can't even buy it off Amazon. See? There you go. Poof. No. Sean, don't worry about people from the past. People of the past are into the past for a reason. Sean, I don't worry about Evil D. He's into the past. He no longer lives with me. He's got his life. I've got my life. I don't care what he thinks. I do my thing. He does his things. Do not worry about people into your past because you will forever worry, my sweet love. I know, Spacehead. Can't even find me the salted caramel M&Ms. Honestly. Despicable. All right. T-Rex, you're next, my love. Then I'm going to go see SB. I'm just going to go see if I do have SBs. You would think Spacehead would be able to find that for me, right? Oh, God. The names we have. Cheeto Man, Spacehead. I have to say today, I'm not being into anything political in any kind of way, but there was a car that was spotted that happens to be a Cybertruck. And it was filmed that they took away the name on the back of the car and they put Toyota. And everybody knows you cannot mistake a Toyota for a Cybertruck. So it's kind of funny. But Okay. I do have SB's questions, so it's all good. Here we go. I know, seriously, it's kind of funny. If you all do zodiac stuff, of course we do. Your Saturn return is starting to happen, and you turn 29 this year. It's kind of exciting. Well, that is exciting, sweetie pie. 29, ooh la la, sweetie. Oh, I like the Puerto Rico. I do. They have beautiful birds over there too. Not that I'm a bird lover, but yeah. T-Rex. So, okay, the list is T-Rex and SB. So, T-Rex, SB, and Juanson. So, we're going to close in 20 minutes, okay? So, Lilith and Juanson. 20 minutes is our deadline for tonight. They make a peanut butter chocolate truffle cake. Oh, that sounds good too. Okay, so you had a pretty big fight. Ooh, la 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 la. You think you're cool again. Do I see that? I'll go see. You think it changed your dynamics for the better. Do you see that? Are you meaning, do I think that this is going to change something into the future? You guys are going to be able to be friends and that the trip is going to go well? That's what you're meaning, right? Let me go and see. I don't know, T-Rex. I don't have no birds. My mom has a bird. She has a blue Quaker. And he's cute as heck. He's adorable. That being said, I don't really want a bird. I know that one day I will inherit my mom's bird because my mom is 68 in perfect health and she has many years to live. But her bird's only 2 years old and they live like 25 years. And I told my mom if anything happens to her, I would take care of her bird and her dogs. So there you go. Oh, you're talking about the outside birds. I don't know. The inside birds are a little bit the same. I kid you not. I go to my mom's. Her little birdie just kind of chit-chats all over the place, and then he just kind of quacks away when he doesn't want to go to sleep. But he's a sweetie pie. Oh, yeah. He's so cute when he talks. He's like, yummy, yummy. He's adorable. Yeah. And my kids love him. He's a sweetie pie. He's a little bit, he can be mean, but he's sweet. And he likes to flirt with me. Yeah, I don't know why. And he is able to imitate my laugh to the T, like perfect. He sounds just like me. It's kind of scary. So when I laugh, he laughs after me. He's almost like mimicking me. I think he's doing on purpose. They are so good, right? Truffle cake. You haven't had that in some time. Yeah, that does sound good. Yeah, no, I know it's 2 questions. I got you, sweetie. Yes, yeah, he's only like 2 years old. And he's had attitude like for the last few weeks or so, but he's a sweetie pie. He's cute. He's adorable. That's okay. We've got him figured out. You hear that, universe? We are knocking on wood. Yes, we are, Juanson. Oh, my mom's doing fantastic. She's in great health. Yes, my little angel mama is good. Okay, so here we go. What I'm going to say over here for you, my dear T-Rex, are things better? Well, yeah, they are, because you do finish on up with our 10 of Pentacles. You do. So are things better? I will say yes. I'm going to say yes and no, okay? Theoretically speaking, the energy is better altogether, but is there still going to be some lingering feelings? Yes. It's like not all perfect, all right? We have over here still some issues. We have a want to move on forward, but it's like if we're moving on forward, not really necessarily taking account of the other person. We're moving on forward, but we're looking onto the opposite way of the other person. It's almost like if somebody into this connection, into this friendship is closing the door saying, okay, all right, fine. Let's just change the subject. Let's move on forward. And that's it. So that's the energy I'm getting. It's not that we agree. It's not that we're ready to make peace. It's that we don't want to fight anymore. So we're ready to stop talking about it. That being said, you both have different priorities. You both do. So ultimately speaking, the fact that you both have different thoughts, different ideas, and different priorities are clashing. Are you able to make it work into a friendship? For the moment, yes. But is it lingering and can it kind of pop on back towards you? Yeah, it can. Did it freeze again? Who's frozen? Who's frozen? I'm frozen? I don't know. Let me go and unfreeze you guys. Here you go. It's a very simple step. There you go. And there you go. Okay, you should be unfrozen. No, now you're unfrozen. Oh, hi, Julie. You're back, sweetie. All right, so now you guys are back. Everything is good. Let me know. Yeah, we're going to change my name for Elsa. Yeah, it resembles a lot Lisa. Yeah, I know. I went on YouTube and I figured out the OBS issue. I know how to fix it now. So, yeah, this is what I'm seeing, sweetie. So, into your first question, you had a fight. Are you cool again? Superficially, yes, you are. Deep down inside, are you? Not quite. The problem is going to remain a little bit there, but it's kind of buried for the moment. So, you should be good for, I'm going to say, about 4 to 6 weeks. And it was 100% you who decided to stop fighting, right? All she had to say was, I'm sorry. Thanks for buying me breakfast. Oh my God, that's what the fight was about? And she's incapable of saying, I'm the sorry part. And I had to force, oh my God, the other part. Oh, geez. Oh, Julie, you don't have to ask. Go ahead with it, sweetie pie. Oh my dear God. Okay, well, see, this is it. So, I'm laughing, T-Rex, but it's not funny. When those tiny little things come into play, you know there's bigger issues. There's bigger issues. She believes that you know her enough to accept her the way that she is, so why should she go and say she's sorry or anything of the such, right? No. That being said, she should have said thank you. She should have been appreciative in any kind of a way. May you be friends, may it be family, may it be a date. If anybody purchases you anything, even a bubble gum, you should say thank you. I get it. Yeah. All right. So do I see that? I see you're going to be okay for the following weeks. But like I said, I feel like it was not necessarily because everything is fixed, just because we don't want to fight anymore. Now, you think it changed your dynamics for the better. Do I see that? Not really. No. Like I just said, what you did is you put a Band-Aid. You put a Band-Aid onto the Bobo. It's almost like if you guys are fighting and you say, okay, fine, I don't want to discuss about it anymore. Let's just have a good day. Same thing. Yes, you're switching up energies to make the day better and the rest of the day better, but are you actually fixing the problem? No. If the problem is not fixed, you remain at the same place. You remain into a place where there is unresolved issues. Unresolved issues added on one after one after one after one end up being big problems. Yes. So that's where the problem is altogether. I'm going to have to say, is it going to change anything? Not really, though. I feel like you're going to stay a little bit into the same place altogether. Nothing much new, sweetie pie. She said she'll work on it, but you doubt it. Yeah, she's not working on it. Yeah, no, she's not, sweetie pie. If you want to have a friendship with her, you need to know that that this is like the middle path. Her saying she's going to work on it, but doesn't work onto it. She is never really, you cannot have any big expectations towards anything with her. You're always going to be disappointed. And in some way, T-Rex, I'm not saying that the friendship is not possible, but boundaries have to be set, and it'll make your relationship better. If you know that somebody is always making you pay when you go out, then you have two different choices. Either you don't go out to the restaurant so you don't get stuck with a bill, or before going out to the restaurant, you make sure that everybody pays their own bill. Because why should you always have to pay, right? So boundaries are going to have to be set. Otherwise, you're always going to be stuck into the same situation. May it be paying a bill, may it be an argument. It's always going to be a little bit of the same thing. Now, for other things, you're going to have to stand your ground altogether, right? And sometimes it's not about saying, okay, fine, let's just kind of change the subject. Sometimes it's just, well, let's talk about this a little bit later. Don't just kind of hide things and don't go back, because they never go away. They're still there. They're just additioning. They're adding themselves, if you will. Have you changed the dynamics of the relationship? Not one single bit. Nope. Back to plan A. At least if you get, get something out. T-Rex, you know, it is what it is, sweetie pie. If you guys are going to go on to a trip, might as well make it fun. Frig. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I've got you, my beautiful Julie. You're going to be in about 5 minutes after SB, okay, sweetie? So, T-Rex, I say just go with the flow. Just make sure that into this friendship, you guys remain in some type of peacefulness. And set your boundaries, sweetie, because she will continue. If you let it go by once, it'll go by a second time and a third time and a fourth time and a fifth time. You know how she is. So I'm going to say pick your battles, my sweet love. Pick your battles. That being said, who's to say? Maybe your friendship will continue after your trip, but maybe there won't just be any sexual parts. Maybe you guys will have socks once or twice onto that trip and then never talk about it again and continue into the weird kind of relationship that you have, or friendship that's a little bit complicated, because it remains that into your friendship, you still kind of have some desires and this person still has desires towards you. She has not let go of you, my love. No, she has not. And this is why everything is complicated. Yeah. I'll send you a message, my beautiful Julie, when I'm almost done with SB, okay? So SB, I am sending you much love, sweetie. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, my card says she's going to break up with JD sometimes close to the trip. And that's what leads to the thing that you've been talking about. She's going to be emotionally messed up, rebound stuff. I don't know. Let me go see what my cards say. Let me go see. It could be. It could be. Let me go see. Now we're like a soap opera, T-Rex. The days of our lives. The days of our lives. Okay, we do definitely have some type of a battle over here. We do have our King of Swords who is coming on in quite strongly. I don't necessarily see a breakup, but I do see some issues within the relationship. So I feel like there's issues and I feel like there's trust issues. So that could be what's actually propelling. So I don't see a breakup, but I see issues. Perhaps the issues are enough for her to actually cheat onto him. Besides, she's going to tell you not to tell him. I know, we're definitely a telenova. I know we are now. That's what we are. The days of T-Rex. Stay tuned for following episode tomorrow. Hey, all our life is like a soap opera, guys. These things are not, these telenovelas are not just, you know, they're silly, but there's truth within them. Yeah. She is talking to other dudes behind. That's it. So it's not like she values. Exactly. There you go. That's what it is. I know. That's what I'm saying, T-Rex. She's playing around. She's not serious with anybody. And if you think about it, T-Rex, think about it one moment. Just one moment. I'm going to be the devil, okay? Think about it one moment. Do you truly want to be with somebody who is playing behind other people's backs? No, you don't, my love. So be careful. Be careful with your energy. I mean, socks for socks can be real fun. And I say, enjoy that part of it. But is this person actually good for you, what you want and what you desire into the deepness of your soul? Probably not. Probably a learning lesson over here, sweetie. Uh-huh. Absolutely. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Let me go on Pin Juanson. There you go. Let's go see SB. T-Rex, my love. Yeah, self-promotion. It's all good. I've pinned you now. Anna, like you said, she's 41, you're 28, right? I know. And you want kids. And she's incapable after her 7. That's a fair amount of kids, 7. Yeah, it's just sexual, not long-term. But sometimes we want... Sometimes people's priorities change. Sometimes we think we want children, and sometimes we do, but we end up not having any. Sometimes, you know, things change. I'm just saying, make sure of what you want and how you want to move on forward, and that's going to be best for you. Follow your beautiful inner soul, sweetie pie. But if you already know that this person is not good for you, then yes, have fun, release the energy, and find yourself your own princess, my love. Yeah, 7 kids. That's a lot of kids. That's a lot of work. That's crazy expensive. I have 3 of them. Yeah. They're all kings and queens. They're not cheap. Oh, I know. It's like the good old days, Lilith. That's a lot of children. It is. I have to say, when you love kids, you do. You love them, you love them. I get it. I just, like, I have 3 of them, and I love them with all my heart and soul, but I couldn't see myself with 4 or 5. I barely have enough time for everybody as it is. Everybody has different interests, different ideas, different things that they like. They all have different emotions, different thoughts, different needs, and it's not easy to kind of fit everything together. Without even speaking about the fact of brothers and sisters getting along together. Anael and Raphael, they fight all the time. Oh my God, yeah. It could never work, yeah. No, I don't feel like your ex will, Diane. I don't feel so. I know, Sean. I know, sweetie. I know. Oh, I know, Juanson. It is a daily battle, I swear. You have what? Unless you count yourself, which is too many. Yes, you can. I'm actually going to yours at this moment, my dear SB. I'm going to go and get your question as we speak. A timestamp is being put for you at this moment, and I'm going to get your question, my love. So here you go. Absolutely. Thank you, SB, and thank you, Lilith. Then I'm going to go and see our dear, beautiful Julie's going to be up next. All right. Oops. It logged me out, so I will log back in. It would help if I put the right password. Alrighty. Qui tu parles, Popone? Prince, es-tu en bas, ma chipette? God knows. I guess so. Wondering where the dog is. I think she brought him downstairs. All right, so here we go, my beautiful. Yes, let's go see what we've got for you, sweet one. I like that name. I'm not going to say it, but I want to say it. I want to like roll the R into it. Perfect. What are his true intentions? After 7 years. That is a long time, right? Sweet love. I absolutely love that. You know, that just goes to show you, my love. It just goes to show you that sometimes love never dies, and sometimes it's just a question of divine timing. What was not meant to be at that moment in time can now be meant to be. Good for you, sweetie. All right, let's go see. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to go and see the intentions to begin with, and then we're going to move on forward to go and see the messages. All right. And then I'm going to go and find our beautiful Julie because she's going to be next. Well, after Julie, well, actually the readings are pretty much closed at this moment. So we should pretty much have Watson after. Okay, so what are the true feelings that we actually do have towards you? You are being seen into the most beautiful kind of a way, but we're not completely opening up our emotions with you. So I completely understand why you're wondering a little bit what's going on and how things are actually opening on through. I feel like there's going to be a question of timing. I feel like there's going to be a question of balancing things also. I feel as though I'm going to call this person B, not to identify everything. I feel as though B has very, very deep feelings for you. I feel like these feelings are mixed with different things, all right? So I feel like there's a sense of nostalgia, so thinking about something of the past, the time that you guys spent, but also there's that new sense. There is a novelty that has been added onto it of longing to want to be with you. So I feel like there was a strong connection to the past. I feel like the memories that you guys shared and everything kind of influenced his feelings, and he has never quite let go of you. Now, I feel like he wants to move on forward with you, but I feel as though he does have some fears. So there are some little moments of uncertainty a little bit onto his part, as much as he wants to move on forward, because he is afraid of being hurt again, but he doesn't want to lose the chance of being with you again. So he's going to continue on forward. So I feel like he's a little bit torn between, wanting to move on forward into the future and also trying to find the clarity. I feel like he actually wants to have more information about how you feel towards him. Sometimes it's a little bit of a one-way streak. We mention to people, oh, I missed you so much today and I was thinking about you. But what about the other person? If you say that, but the other person just says, oh, I had a good day. How about yours? And you're like, oh, I missed you today and I was thinking about you. One person is revealing their emotions and the other person's just saying how their day went. So the information is not always necessarily communicated into the same kind of way. So I feel like he's looking a little bit for your emotions, as I feel like he is trying to speak his emotions but having problems with it. So I feel like he wants to open his heart towards you again, because I feel like there is affection, but I feel like he's trying to figure out how to fully embrace it. So if you kind of feel like things are going slowly and it's a little bit one step at a time, this is why. Now, his true intentions with you, he wants to reconnect, but he also wants to explore, I'm going to say, the bond further. He does have a little bit of a hesitation to jump on in right away, which is why things are taking a little bit, things are a little bit slower. But I feel like his approach is an approach of things are slow, but they are steady. I feel like he's taking his time to build the trust and to see how things are really just going to develop altogether. So yes, he is interested in something more stable. Yes, he is interested in something that is more committed. But I also feel like he is cautious, and I also feel like he wants to be sure that everything is aligning before he actually takes any bigger steps. So what I'm going to say over here is this. He does still need some time to reflect onto his emotions, onto his intentions before making any really, really, really big moves. But does he want to make those moves towards you? Yes, he is. Is he just taking things slowly? Yes, he is. But his intentions are absolutely genuine. He absolutely values stability, and he wants to make sure that everything is okay as you guys are moving on forward. So yeah, he's a little bit reserved, but it doesn't mean he doesn't want it, because he truly does. He has deep affection for you, and he does have beautiful, deep desire for something that is solid, that is going to be into the upcoming future, but he's not wanting to jump into it. He's really wanting to take things a little bit one step at a time. Hold on just a second. Just want to go make sure if you're even here. Hi, my beautiful Stacy, sweetie. Yes, you are, my beautiful Anna. You can definitely, sweetie, go ahead with it, my love. Stacy, my love, you're going to be up in about 7-8 minutes, okay, sweetie? 7-8 minutes, my love. Up next is going to be MZ, then it will be you, my love, and then it will be our beautiful Anna. You say you don't feel like it ever died. It just really surprised. That's it, right? You'll be back to hear the rest. Okay, I'm going to continue with the messages. All right. So I feel like a lot of things that he wants to say to you is that he wants you to have some patience because he and you are also kind of contemplating things. He is wanting to begin with somewhat of an offer towards you, but he's going to start with little gestures. So I feel like he wants to take things slowly, but quite steadily. He wants to invest into getting to know you again, because without a doubt, you have changed without these, throughout these years, such as he has. And he wants to have something that is solid. So yes, he has that beautiful sense of joy. Yes, he has that beautiful celebration. Yes, his heart is completely towards you. It is, my beautiful love. I feel as though at this moment, he is looking for stability and he is looking for happiness within this relationship. So is there genuine interest? Absolutely. Is there a desire to build something absolutely meaningful? Absolutely also. I don't know what it is, my beautiful Carrie. What is it, my love? Oh, okay. I see what it is. Yeah, okay. No. Thank you, my beautiful Carrie. Yeah, I just removed it. Sean, I just removed your comment. I know that you're not trying to be mean in any kind of a way. It's just a question of respect for elders and everything of the such, sweetie pie. Yeah, I see that now. I did not see it because I was not looking, but no, I'm good. I've got it. Thank you, my beautiful Carrie. Made it disappear, sweetie. So hold on. Let me just go over here and let's go with messages. All right. So wondering how much you do care. Absolutely. Wanting you to know that we have so much desire towards you. Also wanting you to know that we are open for compromise. We are definitely manifesting you. The 15, you make me want to do bad things, as a devil card. Devil is not always a bad thing. It's about passion. It's about desire. It's about sexuality. Okay? It's about a lot of fun things. Let's put it that way. It has its bad side, but it's got its good side. And this person is waiting for you. Now, I am going to go and take another deck. Hold on. We're going to go over here. And at the same time, I'm just going to go and jot a little message to our beautiful Julie to let her know that she is up next. Alrighty. And voila. So Julie, it is good. Let's continue the message. Oh, you're over there. Okay, well, I got you then. Oh, you didn't miss anything. Okay, you changed everything into my world and into my life. All is good, Juanson, all is good. I still love you. There is so much that I want to say to you. Thank you for loving me with your heart. And have faith, I am making my way back to you, sweetie pie. My beautiful SB. Good for you, sweetie. Congratulations, my sweet love. I like it. I like it when love returns on back from the past and it works on through. Good for you, sweetie. Again, I'm going to say sometimes it's just a question of divine timing, sweetie. MZ, you are next. And SB, I'm sending you so much love. If there's anything else and you are around, please do let me know, sweetie. As for my beautiful over here, MZ, Stacy, sweetie pie, lovely. You are on up next. Stacy, if you want to post your questions, you definitely can. And I do not see anything from Anna. So Anna, if you're still around, if you do want to post your questions, then you may. Otherwise, we'll go and see Juanson after Stacy. So Stacy, you can post your questions. And as for MZ, here we go. Okay. Yes. You're absolutely right. He's been working an awful lot onto it. Not only, my beautiful Lindsay, has he been working onto it, but he has also been speaking an awful lot about those movements and everything that he is doing to his therapist. So it's not even just a question of us seeing it into the energy and into the cards that he's moving on forward, that good things are coming on forward, but there's also that desire and that want and that speaking out more, receiving challenges from the therapist that he kind of has to work on through, and that he's actually going on through because he wants to and because it's important for him. So there's no doubt that we are navigating through something. It is beautiful. So what makes M finally accept your love and your relationship? My beautiful Stacy, whenever you are ready, you can post. Maybe you've already posted and I'm talking for no good reason. But if you have not, take your time. You don't have to type like a crazy lady. Take your time. I'll be with you shortly. So here we go. Sweetie Pie. What makes him finally accept the love and the relationship? Honestly, it's that timing. I feel as though he's been having somewhat of a feeling of a surge of genuine emotion towards you that honestly he just can no longer ignore. There are some things in life that you can ignore for a long time or for a certain amount of time. And then you certainly cannot. You cannot anymore because it's always there. It's always in movement. It's always within you. And when you have that love, when you have the desire, when you have those thoughts that are always there, that are always inhabiting within you, then you cannot necessarily just kind of hide them. You know that there is something that must move on forward, right? So I feel like basically there's an overflowing of love. There is that new beginning into the emotional connections also because his emotions have changed. His understanding of his emotions have changed and how he deals with it and how he reacts to it also. So all those dynamics have come into play to give what we're getting as a result at this moment. So it feels at the same time like your recent interactions combined with the energy that you've both been working with have definitely opened up his heart to deeper feelings that, yes, maybe into the past he was a little bit hesitant towards actually acknowledging, but he wasn't ready for it. But the shift into his heart is something that is gradual, but something that is very powerful. And it is something that is very emotionally strong for him into the connection that you have both built, if you want. And he has reached a little bit of that level where he just can no longer resist it. He's got to do something with it. Like you're starving and your stomach is going, you got to eat. That's it. Same thing, but in love. So no, was it actually your recent meeting or something else altogether? It's part of it, but not completely. I feel as though there's a balancing act that Mike has been going through into his mind, weighing different type of aspects of his life, of his emotions. So meeting definitely does play a role into it, but it's not just the physical encounter. It's everything that builds up towards it onto an emotional level that he has been trying to figure out for quite some time, that he has been trying to balance out with his feelings for quite some time. But at this moment, he is into a place where he is no longer necessarily wanting to figure out and everything as such. He's more wanting to harmonize, yes, his heart and his mind. He's wanting to bring things a little bit more to fruition. So yes, it has helped and it is part of the process, but it is not the main reason for it. So what is his mindset towards the commitment? And I'm not looking to the chat if anybody is saying anything at this moment, but I will come and peek in a moment. I'm just going to concentrate my energy onto these questions, and I'm going to come and see if there's anything that you're wondering about or that you're commenting about, Julie. So what is his mindset towards the commitment altogether? From what I can see over here, I feel like he's into a realization where his feelings and the future relationship, something must move on forward. All right. We must have some type of movement over here. We must have some type of offerings in order to get to our 10 of Pentacles. So he's like at a moment of realization about his feelings, about the future of the relationship, where he's coming to a place where there is more clarity where he recognizes more of the relationship and he knows that there is something more that is worth embracing. So he's no longer resisting necessarily the idea, mainly speaking. Sometimes he does, but for the moment, no. So he's not resisting the idea of the commitment, but he's seeing the chance for the renewal, for the growth. So it's a different perspective than what it was before. So he's seeing more of like a positive shift where he's now more open to actually move on forward. So have our actual, recent workings and everything. I'm going to say it's not just the recent ones. The energies from the workings can sometimes take, we were looking at the energy that was surrounding you for a couple days that was not all that good, and I said it went all the way back into the month of November. So like it can go back for quite some time, but at some point in time all that energy kind of converges and it ends up giving exactly what it is that we want. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. So if you take that energy and you take the action that you're doing every single day and that he's doing, and you take all those techniques put on in together, it's truly what is giving it. So it is not just one magic potion, it's not just a working, it's not just what we've been doing now, but it's what we have been doing, what we're still doing, what you're doing, and what he's doing. So it's a little bit of a marriage of everything kind of brought on in together that is giving this energy, that is allowing this connection to be more aligned and allowing more consistency and allowing more positivity, in order to get that beautiful shift of the mindset that we've been looking at for quite some time. I guess so. I was not going to say years, but kind of, yeah. I see you, Juanson. Oh, I see you, my little duckling. You're super fragilistic, expedialocious. Oh my God, I said it, Juanson. I said it. Yeah, I said I was not looking, but I saw you. Oh, I saw you. So yeah, absolutely, my love. So I'm going to say, my beautiful Julie, beautiful reading altogether, my love. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is beautiful. There's my beautiful Stacy's questions. So let me know if there's anything else, okay, sweetie? I am, however, going to go and see if Anna did post a question, or maybe, yeah, she did. So we do have our beautiful Anna, and I do have your questions, so that is perfect. So the list for the moment is Stacy, Anna, and then we're going to go and see Juanson. So Stacy, my love, what is happening? And thank you, Stacy, and thank you, my beautiful Anna, love. You broke up last week, yes. He reached out a few days ago, absolutely, saying he wanted to talk and still haven't heard from him. How is he feeling about you? Yeah, I said you were going to be hearing from him from here to the weekend. Yeah, I know it's stressful, my love. I know it is. It's very, very difficult because you want to have movement and you want to have some changes and you're just kind of wondering what's going on. There's nothing really that has changed. I think the last time that I looked, I think that he was kind of waiting because he wanted you to make some type of movement towards him is actually what was happening. And I don't know, this deck is calling out towards you, so let's go see. So we are with our beautiful Stacy, and our beautiful Anna is next. So we have our King of Cups. We also have our Four of Pentacles, followed out by our Two of Swords. There's a lot of questionings. There's a lot of questions, but there's a lot of holding on. But there's wanting to have some success, but he's not wanting to make any movement at this moment. So my love, this is what I'm going to say. I feel like this moment, I feel like he is feeling regret. I feel like he's feeling sadness about the situation altogether. I feel like he's reflecting a lot on things that have been lost. But I also feel like he's focusing on what's no longer there. And I feel like that is causing him some type of emotional distress. I feel like it's important to note that at this moment, there are still some opportunities. But I feel like we need to a little bit heal to move on forward. And the healing will help us move on forward and will help us actually shift the focus. So yes, how is he feeling towards you? He does still have some very strong feelings, but he is definitely struggling with the emotions that are tied to what happened into the relationship altogether. So what is actually holding him back at this moment? I'm going to say he needs time for himself. I feel like he needs a period of rest. I feel like he needs reflection, but I also feel like he needs healing. I feel like he's trying to figure out his emotions and what he truly wants and how he actually wants it before reaching out again. At the same time, he's still waiting for you to reach out. If you reach out before, he will reply to you. For the moment, what he needs is mental clarity. For the moment, what he needs is to process things before engaging in any type of deeper type of conversations. So he needs to figure out what is happening into his mind before moving on forward with anything altogether. So why does R need to move forward? Ça là. À bientôt. Le toutou est où, je fais? T'es allé mettre dans le sol?
Non, pas dans le sol.
Ok, il est dans l'entrée.
Ouais.
Ok.
Alors, c'est vraiment que la famille, là.
Non, je pensais pas. J'étais très surprise. C'est pour ça que j'ai dit ça. Ferme la porte, B. Tu peux aller chercher ton téléphone si tu veux. J'ai même un chargeur ici, mais il faut pas que tu me déranges. Pouf! Je t'aime. Okay, so what's holding him back from reaching out more? Yes, I know, Juanson, Lilith, you're hearing Raphael. He's like an Energizer bunny. Merci. Merci, ma chupette. Le chargeur, je l'ai mis sur le défi. T'avais plus de batterie, ben? All right. So, what does he need to move on forward? He needs to make a conscious decision that he needs to take charge of the situation and move forward, but with a certain purpose. He needs to know exactly where he's going. I'm going to say it's about willpower. I'm going to say it's about action. I'm going to say that he needs to be determined that he's going to be able to pass through those obstacles with you. But he needs a period of reflection. Then he'll be able to reach on out and he'll be able to resolve any lingering issues. So for the moment, I'm going to have to say we need to leave him that time so he can find that confidence, so he can find those answers, and so that he can see that without you into his life, there is a void. Now, before I continue, let me just go see. Oh, hey, Jasmine, you're back, sweetie. Oh, my God. Nice to have you back. Buon ritorno, bellissima. I'm actually going to disagree, my beautiful Stacy. I'm going to respectfully disagree, sweetie pie. You can do what you want and as you want. I'm just giving you my perspective upon it. I don't ever really care what happens into life. May somebody do something or may you do it. I don't care who does the first movement. It doesn't change anything. Sometimes people react and they do bad things. And so sometimes those people, they react, they do the bad things, and they actually expect you to do something in return because they're waiting for you to do something in return. So maybe him who initiated it or not doesn't really change anything. If it changes something for you, then please follow what you feel. But into my mind, altogether, I don't really care who broke up with who created the conflict to begin with, who said what. You're two into this relationship. So you're into a cooperation together where we try to figure out things. The only thing that I can see at this moment is that it is important to leave him that space. Let's say if he doesn't reach out to you by Sunday, then perhaps on Sunday, or let's say on Monday. If he doesn't reach out by Sunday, let's say on Monday, you can maybe send him out a message just kind of saying, hey, how are you doing? You know, I've been thinking about you. Is everything okay? You don't have to say, can we meet on up and can we talk, whatever. Just see what he's going to say from it. Kind of test the waters. I feel like he's waiting for you to reach on out because he knows that he's not completely white into this whole situation. He is not completely, how can you say it? Well, in French we say that. We say on n'est pas complètement blanc. So we didn't do everything into the exact way that we should. So he knows that he hasn't done everything the way that he should, but that doesn't mean that he's correct doing what he's doing, neither. So you need to leave that time to heal, to fill the void, and then either you contact or you let him contact you. At some point in time, he'll contact you. But for the moment, he's still waiting for you to do so. He's so cute, Rafael. Yeah. Yeah, he is. But he's noisy. But he's quite adorable. Oh, he's quiet now. See? He's watching YouTube. He's no longer playing a game. You don't hear him anymore. That means he's going to fall asleep in like 2 minutes.
No, il joue à
Oh no, il joue à quoi?
Fortnite.
Oh my god, no, I just heard him. There you go. Anel said they're playing Fortnite. Okay.
Juste Raphaël.
It's just Rafael? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. He's not falling asleep then. All right, so what are going to be the next actions? We shall definitely leave you a timestamp, my beautiful love. You're going to be on up next, my beautiful Anna, sweetie. Okay, so next actions. What are we doing? Evelyne était partie au box ce soir, je crois. Ouais. Ouais, je pense que oui.
Dans la voiture de son père.
J'ai vu la voiture de son père passer vers 9h. Ça doit être après le cours à Épine. Il était 8h40. All right. Wheel of Fortune popping on through along with our 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Future actions for the moment. Still believing that you guys are meant to be together, that the connection should still be there, but not necessarily wanting to do it. I tell you, he's still waiting for you. He's waiting for you to do the action. He's waiting for you to reach out. I don't know if you're willing to reach out or not. He's waiting for you to reach out because he's afraid that if he reaches on out, you guys are going to have fights and you're going to have conflicts and it's going to be complicated. So he's waiting for you, sweetie. His next actions is waiting for toi. That's what we're doing. We're waiting for you. Let's go see for the fun of it. If you don't reach out, what will happen? Because you could say to me, I'm not going to reach out, Lisa. I'm not. I'm just going to wait him to do it. He did it. He decided this. I'm just going to go with the flow. You could decide that. If you don't reach on out, what will happen? 10 of Pentacles, reverse, High Priestess, the Sun. The clarity will still come your way. It's going to take longer. Are you guys still going to reconcile? Yes. There's still no breakage. You're still going to reconcile. It's just going to take longer. And I will leave you some messages also, sweetie. Hooroo tata, Sean. Have yourself a lovely day, sweetie. Diane also. Surprisingly, questions aren't related to me for once. Oh, okay. No, that's Anna. Okay, yeah. Your brother is dealing with some shenanigans. And you pull your own tarot for him. And he kept getting the Tower card. Okay. I'm gonna go see if I get the tarot card for him too. No, you didn't miss anything, Lilith. We're with Stacey at this moment. I'm going to give her some messages, and then we're going to go and see Anna and Juanson. So for the moment, you didn't miss anything. Everything is good, my love. All right. I'll be back when we heal our wounds. I know that I will never meet anybody like you before. You're forever into my heart and into my soul. I'm trying to forgive myself for my mistakes. Deep in my soul, I know that I want you and you only. I struggle to break free from my toxic patterns. And I wish that things were easier between us. You say, Stacey, it's just that he said he wanted to talk and then just left you hanging. It feels weird to reach out. It's not, Stacey. Stacey, this is my point of view. I saw into the cards that he wanted you to reach out. And I saw it last time too. I think it was yesterday maybe? Yeah, I saw it. So this is like 2 times in a row that I see that he's waiting for you to reach out. He wants you to make the first move because he wants to feel like he is loved and he is desired also. Otherwise, he kind of feels like maybe you don't hold on to the relationship as much as he does. That being said, I understand about the whole weirdness of it. Sweet. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for the sweet dreams, my love. Yeah, no, he didn't meet anybody else. There's nobody else, my love. He's just waiting for you to reach on out. That's it. There's nothing else, sweetie. I think I'm gonna... Yeah. No, Carrie, sweetie. No. Raphael and Annelle do not play Fortnite. Annelle does not play that stuff. She plays Roblox. She doesn't play that. Raphael plays it with Matthias, but I heard like no more sounds for a moment and I heard YouTube, so I thought he must be watching YouTube and he'll fall asleep in like 2 minutes. But then Annelle said no, he's playing Fortnite but by himself, and I heard him do weird sounds, so Annelle is with me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Raphael and Matthias play a lot of games together. Annelle's a little bit less into the boy stuff. Stacey, though, I don't feel like there's anybody else anywhere. Honestly, nobody else. But again, it is entirely up to you if you want to reach on out towards him. I'm not going to force you to do anything. But I'm going to tell you that the energies at this moment is he's waiting for you to reach out. So if you feel okay to do so, then do it. If you don't feel okay, but then don't do it. It's entirely up to you, my love. But that's what I'm seeing. You've got this, my beautiful Stacey. Think about it. You don't have to do anything right away. Just take your time and think about it. And Anna, what are you saying? Also, another spread you did for him, you got Justice, Page of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles reverse, with a 3 of Cups reverse onto the bottom deck. Okay, well, let's go see sweetie. So we're going to put Anna over here with a timestamp of 2:27. I'm going to go and get to your questions. I'm going to send much love to our beautiful Stacey, sweetie. Think about what I said. I know that he's waiting for you to do so, but it's entirely up to you to decide. So we are with our beautiful Anna Lynn, and then we're going to see Watson. Okay, is your brother going to receive justice in the business issue? No, he's not going to. Yes, she was. So my answer right away is no and yes. Is that what you got? Stacey, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. My answer is no to your first question and yes to the second, but I will take out the cards. Let me know if that's what you got. Is that where you got the Tower and everything else, my beautiful Anna? So the first is... No, I don't believe so. Well, yes, you do need to leave him a little bit of space, my Stacey, but you have been. And like I said, wait until like Sunday. If Sunday you still don't have any news from him, maybe send him a little bit of a message on Monday. Then you will have allowed him approximately a week to kind of figure things out and to feel the absence, my love. Healing takes much longer than that, but at least he'll know that you love him and that you're still interested. So, Anna, my love, let's go and see what we've got. So will your brother receive justice into the business issue that he has encountered with the event coordinator altogether? That's a no. Look, I'm getting the devil. Did you get the devil? Toxic energy is popping on through. And I said yes for the lady who has been creating issues. Did she do on purpose? She did. I'm going to say that is related to our devil energy that is over here. Okay. So are we going to receive justice into the business issue altogether? We need to save money. We need to hold on to it. We need to have a certain control because it's kind of scarce. It kind of seems to be leaving. My beautiful love, we're going to have to balance things out. Is your brother going to end up getting the money that he, oh, that's just a single card, that he was supposed to? No. I'm seeing delays. I'm seeing frustrations. So it's a definite no for your first question. So first question is a no. So will your brother receive justice into the business? No. With the coordinator, G. Along with the lost funds from the event? No. He's holding on to the scarcity. Anyways, he's holding on to what is happening over here with the money. Ah, que tu parles? Raphaël, you?
No.
You, Nounours?
Ici.
Hey, allô, bébé. Où est quoi? Ta manette? Je sais pas, il y en a dans le pouf. Tu sais que tout le monde t'a entendu puis il pensait que t'étais un dinosaure, hein? Oh my God. Okay. So, is he going to receive the funds? I shall say no. Now, was the event coordinator doing some bad stuff behind his back? I'm going to say that that person was very, very creative into their endeavors, into the way of doing things. I feel like they definitely weighed their decisions before doing anything. I'm getting our justice. I'm getting our pentacles coming on through. And I'm getting over here reevaluation of the situation. So basically, I'm going to say, sweetie, yeah. Don't feel as though this person should work any longer with your brother. I don't feel like it's a good idea. I feel like things have been completely planned because I feel as though she knows, or she thought anyways, that he had a certain amount of money or a certain amount of funds and that she could do something with it. I know that she did ponder upon actually doing it before actually doing it, but she still decided that she would do it. And so that ended up giving what it gave. Basically, I'm going to have to say a reevaluation of everything altogether, where justice is not necessarily served because we do have some decisions that have been made that were not necessarily into the best interest for everybody. So altogether, we are left with frustration. We are left with loss of, I'm going to say, hope in many different kind of ways. So yeah, I'm sorry. It's not fair for your brother, sweetie. And he invested so much. I don't know who's going to get the funds. Maybe he'll end up getting them at some point in time. Maybe he's going to have to go through a lot. I'm seeing a lot of delays. I'm seeing a lot of frustrations. I'm seeing that it's going to take a long time. Unless the funds have been kind of sent elsewhere. Is there a possibility that it would go elsewhere? Any good news into the future for his business? A lot of distrust, a lot of disharmony altogether. He's still going to have to be careful. I still keep getting over here the devil. His business, he's still going to have some bad people around for a certain amount of time. Because of this situation, he's going to have some distrust. He's going to be worried. And he's going to be working. He's going to be doing a lot of things by himself. Sweetie Pie, I know that his business is going to be okay, but he's going to have to put a lot of work into it. And he's going to have to do a lot of it himself in order to pick things up, in order to make up for the loss and everything of the such. So his business will survive if he goes through enough battle and he actually goes through legal procedures. He might be able to get some of the funds back, some of the money back in some kind of a way. But other than that, I'm going to say that the funds are a little bit kind of disappeared, or they're not going to be accessible. As for the person whose name starts with a G, I hope that person is no longer working for him. Very illegal, everything that they were doing. Very, very bad, very toxic, a million different, like, it's just absolutely horrible. And I know that he's going to end up paying the price for that within his work, within his time, within recuperating everything. I know his business will survive. I know he'll be okay. It's just that he's going to have to put in so much hours and so much work, and he's always going to be remaining a little bit with that thought of, I can't trust people because people have betrayed him into the past. So he remains with a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness because of the loss. I know he'll be okay into the long run, like I said, but it's, yeah. And he's more of a lone wolf, right? Then he's going to definitely have to work a little bit more onto it. There's no doubt about it, but he'll be okay. He'll be okay, like I said, my love. It's just, it's annoying because he has put a lot of time, he has put a lot of work, and it's not necessarily giving, you know, what he wants. That's where the major issue is, sweetie pie. Yeah. Let me know, my sweetie, if there's anything else I can do for you. Okay, my love? What did you miss? Was talking to your dad about his turtle. Your dad has a turtle? It's almost illegal over here to buy turtles. You used to be able to buy turtles a long time ago. Now you can no longer buy turtles. Because people used to buy those little turtles that were so tiny. My sister had one when I was a little kid. And those little turtles over, 20 years or so become huge turtles. And then people were getting rid of them. And so I'm not going to say they made it illegal, but you can no longer purchase any. It's very difficult. Yeah. Yes, angel messages. Absolutely, sweetie. He thought people would be okay to collaborate with him, right? I know. Is it? Seriously? Is it turquoise? Look at that. Oh my God. Honestly, look at that. I love that. Let's go with an angel message, sweetie. That is very interesting. All right. I'm going to say it's definitely a sign, my beautiful Annalyn, that everything is going to converge. Everything is going to be okay. But a little bit like the turtle, things kind of move slowly. But like you said, your brother's a lone wolf. Move slowly. He'll be able to put the pieces back together. But he really has to be careful about who he's going to trust. Into your angel message. The angels want you to know that hope is a powerful force. And even in times of uncertainty, it is a light that guides you forward. Trust that the future holds beautiful possibilities and your path is unfolding exactly as it should. Have faith in the timing of your life, as every moment is going to bring you closer to your heart's true desires. And remember, the angels are always there by your side, supporting you with love, peace, and the wisdom to create a beautiful and bright future. How the table have turned, or found it now. You must have fed it. It is. It definitely is. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, yes, the synchronicities of it all, right? Your brother is going to be just okay, my beautiful Anna. I'm sorry that he had to go through that. I'm sorry he had to deal with that bad person altogether, but things are going to be okay for him. Things are going to be okay. And you're so sweet to think about him and to be there and to ask the questions for him. You're a beautiful sister. He's lucky to have you, my love. Let's go see our dear Juanson to finish up the readings for tonight. Juanson, my love, I know you weren't working too much today. No, I'm kidding. You did a lot of stuff, but yeah. Oh, you sent me a picture of it. Oh my God, it's huge. That is a big turtle. Where does he put it? Yeah. What is, that is huge. Look at that. Regarde, Anaël. C'est la tortue au papa, Watson. Il est gros, hein? Oh my God. He's a cutie patootie. But he is huge. Your dad has had him for a long time. Yeah. Oh, he is cute. All right, I like him. They are, Anna. I am sending you much love, beautiful. It's not that big. It's as big as your hand. On the picture, it's looking huge. I'm going to go back and look at it. It looked huge. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's a question of perspective. Where is it? Okay, here you go. It's as big as your hand. Now, I think you're lying. It looks big. And I am going to precise, we are truly talking about a turtle picture here. So please, guys, if anybody has any nasty thoughts, we're talking about a turtle. Turtles, they do live a long time. I know they do. I know. I love turtles. No, he found him just like that? Oh my gosh. Such a cutie pie. And so now he takes care of him and he feeds him and everything of the such? Oh, I love that energy. I love it. Okay, I'm going to log out over here. I'm going to go back over here. I'm monitoring and downloading. I don't know if you've had any, well, you did it today, right? Yesterday was a complicated day for uploads. My mom was, I did not have any problems with the shorts, but anything that was a longer format, I don't know, my mom had a lot of issues, like, you know, where you upload things, but it never completely uploads. You end up stopping, deleting, and restarting. Yeah. I did see it. No, there's no limbo. All is good. I saw it. It was gorgeous. Oh, I know what you mean. I do. Some Daredevil. Oh, look at that. So since you were giving a free day off, was Elizabeth at work? Oh, yeah. And she's never there until the Fridays, my love. Oh, no. You should try to manage to have your days off on the same days as she does. Yeah, like that. You can both be off on Fridays. Moi, je pense que Raphaël il dort, là, pour vrai. Beaucoup trop silencieux, Raphael. Okay. So, let's get into your general reading. As I'm definitely thinking that my little boy is sleeping now. My house is too quiet. All I hear is YouTube. All right. So, I'm going to say into your general for the following few days. I would say no sponsorship neither, but hey. I'll say completely sponsored by YouTube. Oh, I know. I know. If you could only have those Fridays, it would be perfect. All right. So, here we go, my love. What I will say is this. I feel as though, quite frankly, I feel like this week is a little bit of a week of, or anyways, into the following days, I will say reflection, but I will also say growth. I feel like we're into a place where, yes, there's a little bit more introspective, but I feel like there's a lot of thoughts, there's a lot of personal space. You're into your thoughts, you're into your own space, and that seems to be okay. It's not a negative thing in any kind of a way. I feel as though you need a little bit of your time. I feel like she needs a little bit of her time. She's going to be off for the weekend. You're probably not going to be seeing her. It's going to go till next week. So I'm going to say manifest, manifest, manifest. Yes, that's what it's going to be for the weekend for you. Because the connection between you guys is there. It is very strong. It is perfect. It is beautiful in so many ways. She is always so very connected towards you, and you're so very connected towards her also. There's slowly going to be some changes coming on in. There's going to be a period of, yes, transformation between your connection, but it doesn't quite seem to be at this moment. So I'm going to say you're at the beginning of some energies that are shifting into a positive direction. So I need you to continue to trust into that flow. I need you to be open to where all of this is actually going to lead for you. Love-wise, I'm going to say that her feelings towards you are beautiful. They are strong. There is that beautiful, undeniable bond that is there between you. She thinks about you. She wonders about you. Her feelings for you are deep. They are emotional, and they are completely genuine. Yes, she doesn't express them, a little bit like you don't express yours, but that's just a question of circumstances. It doesn't mean the caring's not there, neither the nurturing. It is always there. She values that connection with you. It is very important. I feel like she's wanting to take things slowly, a little bit like you are, but that steady approach when it comes to love is really just going to help to open everything on up. So I'm going to say exciting new energy. I'm going to say potential for a lot of new, beautiful beginnings, with passion, with growth, but we do need a little bit of time altogether. If we move on forward to go and see Elizabeth energy today. Tu veux-tu encore du melon d'eau, chouette?
Oui.
Qu'est-ce que tu as mangé pour souper?
Gros caca.
Du quoi?
Il a mis
Du gros caca. C'était quoi?
du fromage sur des pâtes.
Ok.
Mais pas n'importe quelle pâte.
C'était quoi?
Tu sais, les pâtes rondes.
Les cannelloni?
Ouais.
Farcé au veau épinard?
Ouais.
Vous aimez pas ça? Ok. Il a fait cuire ça dans le four avec une sauce rosée avec du fromage. Il y a personne qui a aimé ça.
Mais ça piquait sa sauce.
Ça piquait? Ah, il a mis la sauce arrabbiata peut-être. Elle était rouge.
Ouais.
Il a mis la sauce arrabbiata. Il est pas gentil. Ça pique celle-là.
Il dit j'ai mis une nouvelle sauce.
Ouais, c'est ça. L'arrabbiata, ça veut dire arrabbiare. Et arrabbiare, ça veut dire je suis fâchée. Une sauce qui est piquante. Elizabeth energy. I'm sorry, I was discussing what the kids ate at Evil's. Elizabeth's energy for you today. Contemplative type of energy. I feel like we're reflecting onto how to move on forward. We're reflecting onto the relationship, onto the connection. We're suggesting into the energies somewhat of an emotional renewal. I feel as though there's a little bit of a mystery into the air as for your love, as for the following movements on forward. I feel like everybody's a little bit trying to align themselves with the true feelings to move on forward with it. If she had anything to say to you whatsoever, she would want to say to you that she's observing you. Yeah, she's stalking you. Okay, not stalking. She's observing you. She's watching you whenever you're around, and she's thinking about you. She has that desire to communicate, but she's also waiting for the right time, for the right moment to really just kind of figure out how to express herself altogether. So that's what I'm getting from your sweetie pie. If we move on forward to angel message. Angel message. The angels want you to know that patience is important. You need to trust that everything is going to be unfolding as it should. Your angels are asking you to keep your heart open because everything is coming towards you, but in waves. And sometimes it takes time to fully bloom. So the angel of transformation is there, is with you, guiding you through this period of change. The message is to continue to nurture your connection with kindness and understanding, because the love between you is simply going to grow stronger. And an oracle message. The oracle of abundance encourages you to stay open to the gifts and love and joy that the universe has in store for you. Trust that abundance is flowing towards you, not just in love, but in all areas of your life. So keep your energy positive and optimistic. Your dreams, they are on their way. We are going to move towards the book. Alrighty. Fait que vous aimez pas le look que j'ai fait en bas, je suis faite. Je vais garder le vase d'abord, je vais acheter d'autres choses. All right, the book. Yes, what would you like to know, Julie? Just ask over here. Don't donate, my love. What would you like to know? You can post it. I'll answer you as soon as I'm done with Watson, sweetie. Ace of Wands. The answer is yes, but act quickly. Be ready to act on a real opportunity. Yeah, please take another picture because he's looking like he's huge. He's looking like he's like this big. And you say he's the size of your hand. Is it? Oh, poopy doopy. I'm not changing it. Messages for you. Every time I think of you, my heart skips a beat. You are always onto my mind, even when I am silent. I feel so connected to you, and there is a deep bond between us that I simply cannot ignore. Even when I'm quiet, know that my heart is speaking to yours. I carry you with me, always. I treasure the moments that we share, and I hope that we can create many more memories together. You can carry him by one hand, unless you have like, I don't know, Jack and Beanstalk hands with the monster who's up, you know, the ogre. It's not looking like the picture. Okay, let me go see my beautiful Julie. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see this turtle Watson at some point in time, okay? And take me a picture that's not zoomed. All right, so are we only truly focused onto our beautiful love? We don't seem to be focused on anybody else in any place or a while. I feel like we also do have our guards up towards anybody else that could come onto the way. So not only are we focused onto you, but we are also focused on unfocusing off anybody else. So altogether, I shall say good. Yeah, I saw your puppy heart eyes. They were really quite cute. Oh, my dear God. So that being said, it is my pleasure, sweetie. We shall say sweet dreams. Good night, my beautiful Elaine. We shall see each other tomorrow at 9 p.m. because I'm going to the trampoline park. And that's it. That's all. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. And see you tomorrow. You know where to find me if you need me. Good night, my loves. J'ai fini là.